I'm like meditating, man.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Identify, please.
Do it.
Identity confirmed. Proceed.
Adios, amigo.
Hail Cobra Commander, the great snake rules forever.
Repeat.
Hail Cobra Commander, the great snake rules forever.
Intruders!
All right, that's enough of that because this is not Smoking Joe's, and it's not really even a drive time, man. Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm bored as shit this morning. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Tony, you want to go live?
Yeah,
because I'm bored as shit today.
A little random time with SameTime. I'll take it.
There it is. Tony nailed another one. Now there's another fucking intro I gotta make today.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here to hang out with you on this. My
Dude,
lovely wife will be joining us soon. Right now, she's enjoying a nice little meal that I bought for her. What are you eating over there? A BLT. Classic.
That sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds
What is your
good.
favorite? What is your favorite deli sandwich?
I love a good club sandwich. Like turkey,
It's a rough question. I know.
bacon. Yeah, I grew up sitting at the lunch counter at Woolworths. Fucking that's.
Yeah, right.
Mom worked at Woolworths. Fucking, I go in, I get a milkshake and a
BLT
fucking
on
club
a
sandwich. Fucking, here you go.
It's a classic. The old happy waitress.
Yeah, but we got
What did you?
Let's
You're
see.
outside, so it's a little long.
Is it? Yeah.
Hey,
We got
it's
this
a little long. You
guy.
ain't too bad. You're back.
That top XP shit, man, that drives me crazy. Fucking little crown with a number
with this
1,
like
2,
weird
3.
thing now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
What
It's weird.
what a way to entice people to talk. Like, it's like, guess what? Now you can be the leader of the chat board.
Right?
Hey,
Virgo
what's
cool in the
up?
house.
Good bitches.
Check it out.
Yeah.
And Rowdy.
Come on, dude.
No,
me
you
a
had it
couple minutes,
right
I'll be
the
right
first time. Definitely right the first time. But yeah, we got Fox in the background. Soon as she gets done eating, she's gonna come, hang out with us. And then Woody may not show up. Who knows? Like I sent the invite to a couple of people, not many. Just
Right on.
just wanted to hang out. That's all. I'm old. I'm bored. I'm jobless. Fucking. I finally got some time to hang out.
Well, it's good to hang out. But
At 49, hitting 50, being jobless, I feel fucking fine, dude. Just
that would happen. You don't have the other gig no more.
I'm a no call, no show for like a week, so I kind of figure I'm fired, but nobody's called me to tell me that. So I mean, I may or may not have a job. I don't plan on going back.
That's sick, dude.
I talked to another person. Hey, casual toy collector, what's up, homie?
What's up, brother?
Alpha, yes, jobless. Hey, it's Florida, man. If you want a job, you just, hey, I want to work, and they put you to work. It's not hard to get a job down here.
I guess because of the tourism,
Man,
it's always busy. They're always looking for somebody to hire.
it's season right now, so
Yeah.
everybody's constantly looking and got maybe a good month or two before it's not season anymore, and then finding a job off season's kind of difficult. I mean, it is. It's if you're not ready for it, you're stuck with a shit job and you got to deal with it. Money to be made, but in the off season, not so much.
Yeah.
Hey, there she is.
Hey, lovely lady.
Hello. All right.
Check it out. This guy got a show. It's cool.
You're the best because you invited me. Hold on. I'm hearing a double.
Yeah, mute your mic.
Which one? It already is muted.
You gotta mute it.
Oh, right here.
There you go. Thank you.
Good.
Yes, there we are, lovely lady.
So I was telling Tony before the show started, I'm driving down the road and I see some shiny shit in the road. I glance a little harder, because I see something shiny. I got to look at it. And it's the hubs for those semi trucks, the big spikes that are on the wheels. I found 5 of them in the middle of the road. I swung the car around, fucking 3 illegal U-turns later, fucking I'm in the middle of the road picking up 5 of these. I'm like, I can use these.
Yeah.
Those could be used for unlimited things, I think. If you're making dioramas or something, those are very good finds. Yeah.
Battlefield, fucking, I mean, just
that too. Could be a great product.
Yeah, stick it on a piece. Yeah, you're fucking good stuff. I mean, just
you want to make LODs, fucking shoulder pads. Boom, you got those spikes right there.
Right.
If you had one more, 6, because you need the 2 giant ones, and then just 6 random ones to put around the suit itself, and then you got your the shoulder pads.
Well, now that I actually have them in hand, they have them at Pet Boys. I'm like, these might actually be worth the money.
Is it plastic?
Yeah, just
the plastic.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Nothing to it. I mean, just.
So
that's why they just popped right off. Whatever happened. And,
is it a pothole around it? Maybe you hit a pothole real fucking hard.
No, traffic's all coned up around there, so he pulled over and probably just scubbed somebody because you can see a little bit of damage on that one.
Yeah.
So I mean, he hit somebody, but God forbid.
Actually, guys, Fox's background is making me feel like I'm on anesthesia.
Yeah. It's the window open, and then you turn the light green. I don't even know where Baron is anymore.
I was going to say, when you guys do whatever version of the pre-roll you're doing, you need a Baron cam. Like wherever.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Woody said no cat cam. He's like, no, don't turn into a cat cam house, he said.
Yeah.
Well, the way Woody's been dealt with animals lately, we probably should leave Woody away from some animals.
Well, the problem is, it'd be easier to have a Countess cam because she doesn't move.
Yeah.
Baron is like, he would need the camera on himself.
You would have to wait.
I always wanted to get a little tiny GoPro and put it on the cat and see where they go.
Yep. That'd be awesome.
Crazy.
I'll tell you where this one goes. Right to one door and meows like a pain in the balls. It doesn't stop until you pay attention to it.
Wow.
Yeah. I had one cat. It would, as soon as I got out of the room, it would go right to the door, stare at the door. Every couple minutes, it would go meow.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I opened the door, it was gone.
Yep.
The wife's like, I don't understand it. Like it waits for you to show up so it can hide again. Like
yeah.
That's what this is. I think it's a game with them.
No,
like,
I don't know. They don't like closed doors, I've heard.
What are they, the landlord?
What are they?
All I know is cats keep the dead away, so I got a house full of them.
I mean, before you went live, she was like, "There's a fly in here." As soon as she said that, I was like, "One of these two will get to it."
Oh, yeah.
And
he's on it. He's on it right now.
Just before we went live, Baron already was able to swipe on it. So you saw the thing within 5 minutes. The cat already got to it. That's one of the reasons why when she told me
we had one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she told me she was bringing cats here, I was like, thank God. I don't have to worry about fucking flies anymore and bullshit. It'll get it all. So I'm like very happy. We don't have a mouse problem, thank God, but we've had a few here and there to get in from the field mice. They come in through the windows and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm telling her, I'm waiting for the day where he lays the mouse at my feet.
No.
As an acceptance, like, you have let me stay in your house. Here is your prize.
Oh,
that's what
I had a cat did that to my dad. It had a rabbit about this long, and it was completely skinned. And he just brought it right to my dad. And my dad was like, "Get rid of this fucking cat now." I'm not cooking the fucking rabbit for the cat.
Oh, God.
He fucking laid down the skinned rabbit. He's like, "Listen, I already done the legwork."
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Did all the hard work, just fucking. That's like, nope. Hey, he was a dog man. He still is, and that won't change.
Yeah.
They're not. I had a cat that didn't use a litter box. It went to the door with us. It let us know. It was like a dog.
Wow.
No, get the fuck out.
I feel that way about her big cat, because her big cat, she growls. She's big. She's more like a dog to me than an actual cat. whereas Baron,
She knocks humans down.
yeah,
instead of,
Like this.
Oh no, it's a small little kitty. Aw.
All he eats is cat food. I'm like, where the fuck do you go eat, dude? Fucking
Yeah.
fuck.
he fucking loves the
Okay.
cats, man.
Covered in fur.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Wrong fur.
The whole bed is covered in Countess white fur.
Yeah. Well, you're a week removed from the cons. How you feeling? You got the con crud off you? You
I
bouncing
didn't
back?
get any con crud.
You get
I kind of had I probably gave people some con crud because working at the hotel, I'm surrounded by people from all over the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then on top of that, I'm at the slide dealing with everybody's little fucking kid that, they're all fucking carriers of fucking everything. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Kids are petri dishes, man.
Yeah. So,
I've
I
never
mean,
been more sick in my entire life than working at 2 schools.
oh yeah. No, when my kid was little, I was sick all the time. Like, would you just the little goddamn carrier fucking go?
It's because like their hands are always wet. You're like, why are your fucking hands always wet? What are you playing?
Joe's,
No,
Just
playing in their
always.
nose and mouth.
Yeah, and then you look at them and you see they had their hand in their fucking mouth, and you're like, oh, that's where it is. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, just rush. So I may or may not have gotten in trouble yesterday.
Boy, well, okay. With
I had with the wife.
Uh-oh.
It was bound to happen because I got her card, not mine. Mine's done. Okay,
Yeah.
My card, fucking it. I pull it out of the fucking wall and it's like wah wah wah. But I had just like the car took itself to Ross. Like I was going to that plaza, but I was like, next thing I know, I'm parked fucking right by the door. I'm like, okay.
Oh shit, that's a
The
good
word Prime Trooper Prime. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be. She's gonna be so fucking mad.
thing.
Before I even got to the girl, I wasn't even out of the store. She's like, really, you're buying fucking toys?
Oh my god.
You gotta go. No, I'm not.
It became
She's
a
like,
self-defense
what? Why? What's going on? And I'm like, dude, it was a $40 He-Man toy for $10. I couldn't. She's like, what have I told you? Just because it's a deal doesn't mean you have to buy it.
Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Yeah, I've told myself that a few times.
But that's $10.
But I found this fucking Fortnite fucking henchman chest.
I have so many of those. They are fucking awesome.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's 2 more at the store. I'm like, how the fuck am I getting those?
Dude, when Fortnite was like, hot in the streets and these action figures and everything was dropping. Yeah.
That's awesome.
They got so much cool shit out of those little bins. And now I think a lot of that guns, but you collect 3 3/4. So all that weapons is for 3 3/4. But the bin itself is perfect for 112. Man,
French fry backpack.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck yeah. But I saw that. I was like, I have to have that. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
There was 3 of them. I was like, I better just get one.
How much were they there?
I already got rid of the price. It was like $3.
$3.
It was like 6. So I mean, it was just at $10.
Yeah.
If they hadn't had him, I'd have bought all 3 of those chests without a doubt.
Fuck it, yeah.
Like I'd have took the heat for that, but
That figure was $40 when it retail.
no, that's what I told her. I was like, it was $40, fucking for $10. It bought me some time.
I was gonna say I didn't spark this yet. Did I hear that right?
You're like, wait a second.
Wait, what? How much is that guy worth?
What the fuck is going
No,
on?
the little chest remind me of was it Zurg from, was that Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah,
I don't know,
Buzz
the
Lightyear.
aesthetic just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
That was my favorite character.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
of all the stuff I'm looking for constantly, it's crates. Always looking for a good crate. Just
I still want to get the random diorama ones off. Hella dope. I like those wooden laser cut ones by Random Diorama. They're nice looking.
dude,
But
I got to meet him.
He's cool dude, right?
He is fucking awesome, and you cannot fucking tell me he's not a stoner. Fuck you.
I know. When I watch his streams on Fridays, I'm like, dude, where were you hiding the weed? Where are you hiding the joint? Because you know it's too relaxing in this room right now.
Man, he's just one of those guys, man. Ultra chill, fucking super just.
It might be. Because when you go into his room on Friday nights, it's literally like you just entered a smoke shop and you're just sitting back and just relaxing. He's got the nice tunes playing while he just works on a project. One of the most chill out streams in the toy space to me would be Random Diorama. Hey, Big Mason Rules announced. What's up, bud? It's good to see you, man.
Man,
I know.
so he's Mason Rules. Okay. No, dude, fucking 6'10", fucking your character kicks ass, dude. Fucking, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, is he 6'10" in the game?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. And if anybody's wondering, yes, I did in fact give him the Undertaker's moveset because him and the Undertaker are both 6'10".
That's crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so.
Look at it, one half the tag team champions right here, baby.
But I got to thank all you guys for loving the LSWA the way you do because you guys make me love it. Like it's one of like those things like it's like if one feeds the other, like it's like
dude, that simpatico, fucking that. Yeah. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Fucking Triple P, what is up, dude?
Hey, Paul Morales, what's up, bud? Good to see you.
Yeah, it's just, dude, you really like I was out of wrestling completely, just done with it. Oh man, yeah. If you guys haven't seen.
Okay, now I'm glad he just brought this up. I you know, have my issues with Mezco, but like how do you feel about that vehicle? Because when I just saw it, I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about this thing. I
didn't see the price on it, so going in without seeing a price, it looked like they ripped Bobby Vala off for a change.
I'm glad you said that. I thought because I was saying it kind of looked like I don't want to say like a bootleg. But it just looks like another version of that, it
looks like a sportier version of the Valid fucking truck,
the Vanguard, or that thing that Gridiron just released. That was at Joe Fest.
Oh, that fucking Phalanx.
The Phalanx. It kind of looks sort of like that too. So it's like a crossing between the Vanguard and that to me, and it's not going to be the same price as the Vanguard. God damn it, it's Mezco, so you know it's going to be in that $300-$350 range at least.
Biggest wrench in the game right there, baby. Hitting it tough. Good job, Jeff.
Because which was $300, wasn't it? The mech suit with that stupid bug character.
I wasn't a fan of that mech suit. I liked it, but it wasn't what I was going for.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. That mech suit was $300. That's the mech suit. Could you imagine this car from Mezco?
Oh my god! Imagine.
It's got to be $400 at least. I mean, my head. It would be between $300 and $400.
Wheels didn't turn on it.
Look at that, Jeff. $400. Thank you, Jeff.
I'm
not surprised.
For $400, I'm buying a Phalanx. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I'm truly not surprised. For $400, you could buy 2 of the brand new Stealth Vanguards that Val is dropping. Yeah. You know, I mean, fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. Mezco is it's a good, like, it's a nice product when you have it in hand and shit like that. But like, I mean, listen, I know we're all morons, and most of us are probably gonna back the fucking Snowcat, right? Obviously. You know, like, so you're gonna spend the money there. It's one of those things. It's like, unless
speaking of backing a Snowcat.
What's up, Tone? What up, Shane? Fox? How you doing?
I don't see. I mean, listen, unless you have that kind of money, you want all these vehicles, then buy that $400 Rumbler. But for me, I would go with the Phalanx. I think that looks a lot cooler.
It's a cooler name.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd just be me. I obviously can't speak for everybody.
I think that Mezco Jeep might be sturdier than the Phalanx because the Phalanx it's a 3D print. I mean, it is.
Listen, now, I will say this. I have the Gridiron UPC for the Stinger, and that's pretty solid. That's not like a cheap looking.
Okay. Yeah, but if you drop that thing, it's safety glass. It's going to fucking bust into a million. If you drop that from high enough, 3D print will fucking shatter.
Yeah,
you're not jumping it like
that's the only difference with the fucking plastic like Hasbro use and the 3D print. Like it might look better on the 3D print, but it's definitely more sturdy with the fucking Hasbro shit.
That Stinger's pretty fucking tough because I jumped that bitch, like jumped it, and it survived.
Listen, my Vanguard took a tumble off the table, like head first. Yeah. Just right off the table, bang, and nothing happened to it. Yeah. Like, so I'm like, all right, that's at least it survived the stress test. You know, like, I'm not saying that like they're printing this whole thing up. I don't know what kind of plastics they're using in terms of the resin. I know that we've come a long way in 3D printing, so I don't know how strong it is. But like, How do is there a price on that Phalanx right now? Do you even know?
Yeah, that was
how much?
400.
400. So it's the same exact price as the Rumbles. So at this time, at this point, just pick your poison.
Oh, that Mezco shit is 400. I thought it was 350.
No, Jeff just said 400. So yeah, 400, man. Oh man, dude, it's just crazy. I just, I can't
We're
just.
talking
I
car
don't see
payments.
$400 there besides the fucking name.
That's exactly
We're
what it
talking car payments on toys here. What?
Toy cars.
Yeah.
Real?
is. Justin Booth showed me custom wrestling gear,
Good point.
like jackets and shit like that for wrestlers. The jacket for Cody Rhodes is $200. I said to Justin Booth, I said that's a real jacket that I can buy for me. Like I'm gonna buy it for him. Like that.
Oh, taxes and shipping. He said.
You gotta love. You gotta really love your action figure to spend a $200 on a coat, like a
On a 112 coat?
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Damn, triple fat gooses weren't even that much money back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. Go for that one.
okay, Jeff. Boat guy 756. And if I see you again, this is for you, asshole. Fuck off.
Oh, well,
What happened?
You got your first one.
Somebody's trying to be funny in the chat, and I don't find it funny at all. I think
Are they
he's
calling us
nasty.
gay?
No, he's calling you. Calling one of us something.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
real dirtbag maneuvers. These guys do. But that's how you know you're doing something right
That
on your
means you made
streams.
it.
Because it means they're watching and they're trying to.
Somebody found it. Yeah, no, people like that go fuck themselves. As far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, I'll just
Ah.
stop the stream. Oh, Jesus Christ! Woody, check this out.
What the fuck is he trying to spell there? I'm just lost. I'm trying to.
The
NIGGERS.
Oh, that the N word, the
N-word.
beautiful N word.
Yeah, thought we were past all that, but I guess I was wrong.
I appreciate the compliment, bro.
I should figure out. It says, did Cody Rhodes sign that jacket? He bet it for $200. I'm thinking, that right, fucking.
200.
He better have worn that thing around his penis shaft for fucking $200.
You know,
Exactly. The Little Nightmare. It better have been on the Little Nightmare if I'm going to get that jacket.
Isn't that SameTime's tag team partner down there?
What's up, Sam?
Not Sam Edwards. Yes,
Yeah.
Sam Edwards is in the house.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sam.
The
Congratulations
Edwards.
are in
One half
order
of the
for you guys.
Edwards brothers.
there he is. There he is, my man.
That's right. What is this now? Okay, so somebody that says I own a resin print. Thank you right there.
Nice.
Resin or filament can only get a fraction of the plastic strength at best and will degrade greatly over a short time compared to the Vamp and Vanguard are. It's that fucking.
Yeah, like molded plastic, no?
Yeah, I mean,
Like I know they have to do like tests and shit to. I don't think Gridiron has to do like safety tests and all that shit because they're just putting the shit out there. But the toy companies, they have to test that shit with kids and all kinds of shit. They can't just fucking. They have to know what it does when it drops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I had an original Millennium Falcon. We're talking New Hope Millennium Falcon hanging on the ceiling. And I heard the pink, and it went like this. And before I could get up, I heard the other pink, and it about 8 feet in the air. It went straight down, nosedived into the ground onto concrete, like just a little tiny rug and concrete. Bam! And just the pieces came off of it. I put it all back together. It was fine. Didn't even crack it.
And back in the day, they made those toys Ford tough.
Yeah.
You can drop them shit off balcony.
Yeah.
And they would bounce, and they'd be fine.
You are the hammer, brother.
Oh yeah, man. What's up, Wraith Mace? It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, but no, man. I just let me ask you this question, because now that you have the Snowcat has been revealed, what has been your favorite vehicle out of this whole vehicle explosion? Because for me, it's probably one of the Jeeps because I like the versatility of them.
Not
the Stinger and the Vamp.
helicopter.
The helicopter's cool, but like a lot of people had problems with that helicopter, like the canopy
What's this one over here?
and shit like that. And I don't know what's what. Oh, that's an old Sigma 6 toy. I have the Dragon Hawk from Sigma 6.
Oh, that thing's cool.
Yeah, my God, what was that? When I first started dating my wife, fucking Articulated Ninja had a goddamn video. You know, I'm gonna blame him for a lot of the fucking purchases that I've made on these dumb ones.
Dude,
Like,
now I'm looking for this fucking Ken figure that he reviewed. Fucking put the video up. I'm like, holy shit, that thing's awesome. The head sculpt, the hair. I was like, this figure rocks.
Yeah.
Like I need another fucking Street Fighter figure in my collection.
Did you ever think you would be? Did you ever think you would be in a Street Fighter like that though?
No,
I would never thought I would be clamoring for Street Fighter figures, but I am. It's crazy.
I wish they'd done Mortal Kombat the way they're doing them.
Yeah.
I would love Jada Toys to get their hands on that kind of stuff because it would just all scale correctly, and it'd be cool to see
Todd didn't do bad with fucking Mortal Kombat because like you need the details. It's totally like it's the same game, but it's a different game.
I agree with that.
But I just don't like the 7-inch shit. That's if he did that in 6-inch, because Jada, I don't think they're gonna do details like the Street Fight. I mean the
McFarlane.
McFarlane does. So it's kind of cartoony, which Street Fighter was, and Mortal Kombat was more kind of realistic, right? I never played either one, so I just know what I see.
Yeah, I think Mortal Kombat was mocap differently, like where it was.
Yeah, they kind of looked like real people. They were cheesy, but they looked like people, right?
Yeah. I wish fucking.
I was done with that crude mocaption back then, and then Street Fighter was just animated. It was just an animated.
Yeah.
So
who's getting Tekken? Like, when are we getting Tekken figures?
Well, doesn't Storm Collectibles make those?
Do they?
Yeah, I thought I saw
I thought I saw a couple of them, but I was like, where? God, like we got all these other lines. Where the hell
I don't play games, but wasn't that like the worst one out of all of them? Like that was the least popular one.
The first two were really just wow. Like the graphics were behind, and then as it moved along, they got a lot better.
Oh, okay.
There's so many fighting games. Like you don't really. They always wind up becoming one to me. They all blend in. Like they had Killer Instinct and Soul Calibur and all these games. They all wind up just kind of blending.
Eternal Champions.
I remember some dumbass game. They looked like crash test dummies. It was like Virtua Fighter or something.
Virtual Fighter. Yeah.
They were like blocks and fucking circles fighting.
Who remembers the fucking original PlayStation, the Star Wars fighter game, Masters of Grand Trusai or whatever it was? But I still got a copy of that game floating around here somewhere.
That's
you could be Darth Vader and just fucking force choke somebody while hitting them with fucking force lightning. It was the greatest shit ever.
Dude,
that sounds good.
The best Star Wars game I played was that Force Unleashed. That was a good ass game, man.
Which one is that one?
That's the one where you play as the clone that becomes Darth Vader's apprentice.
Is that the one Jeff plays on his
No,
Jeff
this
plays
is,
Old Republic.
I love that one.
Oh, okay.
Remember the 3-pack that they came out with the guy with the Force Lightning and the 2 Stormtroopers?
Yeah.
That's the game.
That's the game. Yeah. It was a PlayStation. Okay. It was a PlayStation 3 game. I think they made two games. It's like it was 1 and 2, but they were very good games. Star Killer was his name. Yeah, he was good, man. And it's the same guy. The guy they based the character off of is the guy who does the voice of Darth Maul and all the animated stuff.
Oh, nice.
So it's that same actor and shit like that. So, yeah. I don't
know.
That
was like I did a short with a vintage collection Star Killer figure, and I put that clip, and it was like my best short. Like it blew the fuck. I was like, "What the fuck? How did that happen?"
Star Wars.
Anything Star Wars.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Reality.
That's a word, huh? There you go.
Reality.
Watch out for them fucking animals.
Let me ask you this, boys. What was your favorite purchase from the weekend? Like when you got back, you were like, I'm so happy I went to this place to get this. Or like didn't think you was going to find it at DFW. Anything come off the top of your heads?
That mobile fucking, that adventure team fucking giant fucking mobile headquarters. Jesus Christ. I thought I was giving that to Alpha for a minute. I'm like, how's this going to fit in my fucking suitcase? Woody's like, dude, you got this. I was like,
I was high as hell. I was like, you better Tetris the fuck out of this, boy. And he did.
That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. Fuck,
I said, dude, I do this for a living. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. That'll go in there. You can do this later.
You got this.
That's exactly how it went.
That's all you need is some ingenuity.
Yeah.
I found out that there's another zipper on the suitcase that opens it up another inch.
Nice.
That's all I needed.
That was a game changer.
Yep.
That was it. I was like, fucking A.
I was like, back to the floor. I have some more space.
Yeah. I can fit 3 more figures in here.
I had a fucking adventure team Jeep, 6-wheel Jeep or some shit. I broke the wheels off.
Yeah.
The wheels were cool. But I think I could have got that in the suitcase as well.
Yeah, he broke
that
it
might have
instead,
been
though. He's like, I just want the wheels, and he broke it off.
Everybody's like, "What are you doing?" Fuck, I got a 60-year-old toy. I'm stomping on in the backyard.
Yeah, he was stomping on it in the backyard. He's like, I just want the wheels.
Somewhere somebody was crying.
I'm like, it was a
Like,
piece
I
of
should've-
shit, but God, it was a half a century old.
Yeah, it's sick, dude.
It survived all this till it got to me, and that was
Yeah,
it. Like,
didn't survive your fucking size 12.
Yeah,
I tore the shit
That
out.
shit
of
won.
it.
it was a fucking collector somewhere going, there's a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, somebody 65 years old was like, ugh.
Somebody has destroyed one of my favorite toys.
Fucking Asian Peter, fucking stroking out, fucking.
Yeah, Asian Peter was fucking.
What is he doing?
Crazy as shit, dude.
Oh my goodness, boy. So now the consensus is Joe Fest next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're all hitting Joe Fest because I'm in on that. I'll definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to start a caravan type shit.
A little convoy to Joe
Yeah,
Fest.
oh yeah. Kicking on a renter and fucking go.
Yeah, hell
Not
yeah.
no van though. I hate van trips. Them 18-passenger vans. They're just uncomfortable.
No,
Yeah,
you
you can't get comfortable in them bitches.
No.
Yeah,
But I figured we'll fucking rent a bourbon or something and just take turns driving down there or something. It ain't that. What's it take? 12 hours?
I think.
I wouldn't even think it'd be that long, dude, because it's
8?
not all the way. Like from here to New York is like 18 hours straight. So you're cutting out almost
2
cut out all
states.
Florida, half
Yeah.
of Georgia, and then all of New York and Pennsylvania. I mean, so you guys are
Yeah.
right there.
Probably 8
can't
hours or
beat
some
that.
shit. Yeah, we're gonna get Cran in on that fucking convoy too.
fuck
Fantastic.
yeah.
Start saving, brother.
All right, so we'll start.
That'd be
Popping
Yeah, and then
in.
we'll try to do the Airbnb thing. I mean, I that's kind of. Or we might do the hotel. Everybody says a hotel for that one because it's right there. I
That's
don't fucking know.
awesome, Fox. What is that?
Oh, an ice tiger.
I gotta have one.
Right? They have like a whole they have like a magma one. Like it's weird. It's like in that animal section in like Michael's and stuff.
No, you got that at Toys R Us in the American Dream Mall. I know. 'cause I
yeah,
bought it for
but
you.
they have
American
like
Dream Mall.
similar ones in the.
Yeah, it was in Toys R Us. It's one of
Yeah.
those weird brands where they don't move. What the fuck? What is
No,
it
they're
called?
the.
They're always there. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing
Yeah,
that.
wait,
shit.
you
I
see that
watched-
guy? You haven't seen that yet. Fuck, I haven't dropped that video. Fucking look at that guy.
Oh, nice.
I'm thinking about
I
getting
got
like a
him.
Health Creations one.
Awesome. My dad might.
Would
like
you
that.
score that, Ross?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got in trouble.
You gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful with the.
Hey,
She's like, why are you buying toys? I'm like, it was a $40 toy marked down to $10. I couldn't fucking.
yeah.
They couldn't pass it up, man.
He's like, or Tony was like, did I fucking like this shit? Did you say that thing was $40?
Yeah. I remember that thing being $40. You gotta be like, babe, mathematically, I had to get
Yeah, mathematically, it makes
Dan,
sense.
what's up, brother?
Thank you, Dan. Yeah, it was fun.
I watched
Dude,
Tony
yeah,
all day long today.
I
It
appreciate
took me a
brother.
minute. Like, I caught the mushroom hat, but then
Yeah.
it took me a second, and I realized that the dress was leaves. I was like, dude, that's pretty fucking neat.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
like,
that's urban camouflage. Fuck.
I know, like some of them I'm completely blended into the grass, like behind me.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes
pretty
it's
cool.
hard to see her.
Yeah.
She went to the
Lady
fairy festival.
Gaga.
Yeah. We went to the fairy festival. They went bananas for her. Like everybody who's
Yeah.
working there. Like they
Mhm.
were very impressed with her costume. She did a very
Yeah.
great job with
I
it.
got
So,
it.
so you wore that to the fairy the fairy.
No, not the same one, just the hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hat of
Yeah.
the first one.
She had like a hat and like a brown outfit, but she had like face paint on that like kind of blended into the mushroom and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it looks very well done. It was all well
Whoa,
put
whoa,
together.
whoa, brown face? Whoa, she went
No.
brown face?
No,
all
no,
right,
no.
all right, just
No,
check. I
no,
know
no,
Fox
no.
is cool. I know Fox is cool. She
no.
wouldn't be doing that shit.
No, it's not brown.
I'm just fucking
I'm a
with you.
mushroom. It came out of the dirt. It's dirt.
Now you're saying they come. What the fuck
You
is
just said,
going
I'm
on
a
around here?
mushroom, damn it.
Oh my god.
3.5 hours. Where is he?
Okay,
Sam,
okay.
absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah, Sam.
Right on.
Definitely want to
I'm
meet
trying
you,
to-
brother.
You see how I loved what
I can't ban people.
I love what random
give up.
diorama. I love what random diorama did where he was handing out those little consoles to people. I thought that was sick. So
Yeah.
my idea, as crazy as it was, was I want to make little LSWA championship belts and hand those out, like how he handed
that'd be
out.
cool.
Yeah. So it's like
Then you're
Sounds
gonna make
expensive though.
champion.
that's fine.
It's gonna get to their heads and they're gonna fight in the parking lot.
Put the little belt on any fucking figure you want. Now he is the LSWA champion.
As far as I'm concerned, Don Curvin is dead. He took that power bomb off.
Yeah,
the
that
back of
he's
the ambulance.
not alive anymore, bro. He is unalive from that fucking power bomb. In the first 15 seconds, I was like, "What the fuck is this? Somebody died."
You should have cut it right there, but like
yeah, that's it. That was the whole stream, dude.
Undertaker rebirth.
Now you're not playing the shit, right? It just you're watching it go.
No, I literally put it on
like auto mode or something, right?
Yeah, on spectator mode.
Oh yeah.
And I literally just watch it. And then what I do is like a process. I watch the match and then kind of take mental notes of what I'm going to say when I commentate later when I'm editing it. And when I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, fucking to leave power bombs Felix off the top of the ambulance to the concrete. I was like, what the fuck happened now? Yeah, it was good, man.
That's some Skynet bullshit. See, you let the robot take over, it's killing people instantly.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, it was good though.
That was good.
I'm having a blast, man. And the WCW episode will probably drop tomorrow because I'm going to finish that up today. I'm just going to commentate that episode, and that came out real well as well. So
go to Joe Fest.
I'll be at both of them.
Yeah, you can go Legion's Con too, man.
Both of.
We're doing that one.
Yeah.
Both of these middle fingers.
Wait,
you heard it here first, folks.
Legion's Con is usually in November.
You know how up here, Fox, we're in New England like area. We say bofa. We just put it together like both of.
Yeah.
And then you could just say bofa. And somebody's like, what the fuck is bofa? You go, both of these middle fingers.
I like it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh my goodness.
Alpha wants to know if you got any of those stingers on Amazon sale.
Now you got 9 stingers. I'm good.
Yeah, how
Did you
many
say
more?
9?
Yeah, if they drop to under 50, I'm on it again. That's my rule.
Oh my God.
I like the drivers. I got rid of some of the stingers. People ask me, "Oh, can I buy a stinger for $50?" I'll say, "Yeah." I just want the figures.
Yeah.
What's on sale for right now? It's like Prime Day, some shit, right? Like
Back to the 75 or something.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 69.
Yet again, another fucking Prime Day, another not having a paycheck.
I know.
Nothing good. There's nothing good anyway, dude. I was on it fucking last night at 3 a.m. when it started.
Well,
Okay.
the Techno Viper for $17. That ain't bad.
That's probably the best thing if you don't already have 45 of them.
Or
I don't.
I broke my heart because I had to cancel a couple pre-orders just recently.
Oh, what?
Heavy Duty, because I know he's apparently coming soon, and I just, obviously right now
He'll be on clearance in fucking a few months, dude.
That's what I was
He's
just like,
sticking around.
Yeah, because I'm looking at some of these Joes, and I'm like, they're not selling out the way they used to. Like, so I'm just kind of like, you can cancel these pre-orders.
He's like a Raptor deal. Like he might be $10 at one point, and that's playing too much of a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's definitely going to be cheaper. He's definitely going to be cheaper.
I don't have to. I don't have to. He doesn't have to lower down to $10. But if he comes down to like 20, 25, I'll probably jump on him. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for with him, because he's one of my favorite GI Joes. And when I saw they finally made him, I was like, oh fuck, I pre-ordered him. And right now it's it's obviously a little tight, but everybody has a little has to tighten the purse strings. So I just was like, no big deal, like, because I noticed that he wasn't selling out. And once I noticed that it just wasn't like it was like last year where GI Joe would drop and fucking an hour later he'd be sold out. That's not happening anymore. So I was just kind of like, oh, you don't really need to do that FOMO bullshit. You can just wait until you find.
Well, they're doing what they're always in the fucking opposite of what's going on. When it's hot, they've made too fucking much and they're oversaturating. Because last year, like you said, they didn't have enough. So now the budget is fucking increased to make more. And now it's the same people buying the shit. And the year after, it's gonna be that way again, where it's gonna sell out in a year because they're making less again.
Less again, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just to keep they just keep cycling that shit over and
Yeah.
over.
I think we're past the days of seeing them overproducing.
Yeah,
Joe
not like
They're-
Ollie's overproducing. That was way too
Oh,
much.
that's all done.
That's
they're
all
not
done,
doing
but
that
they're
again.
gonna overproduce by a couple thousand units, and they're gonna end up somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like heavy duty, the Stinger, shit like that. They made way too many because they thought they had last year's numbers. Oh,
Yeah,
everything's selling out in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because once I saw the armored Cobra Commander not selling out, and I remember everybody speaking very highly of that particular figure. Everybody loved armored Cobra Commander, and so I just assumed that guy was going to sell out the way everybody else did. And I'm just
which one
noticing that
sold
he's
out?
not. And that's why I haven't even pulled the trigger on the pre-order because I'm like, oh man, it's gonna
None of them sold out.
Yeah,
Crystal Ball.
Crystal
the one
Ball, but
everybody
he's
was
a-
like, "Oh, fuck that guy," and I'm like, "Dude, no, I want this guy." Fucking,
He's
like,
a Walmart
I got
exclusive. A lot of people buy him to flip them.
yeah, the exclusive.
Loki Wartooth. Fucking, oh, I paid fucking $60. I was like, oof, and he's like, "Oh, I sold it for 120." I was like,
At
"Oh."
this point in the game, the Target and the fucking Walmart ones are the hottest to get. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Everything else, main release, Amazon is just taking over. Besides the Pulse exclusives, those are the hardest ones to get. Actually, the Pulse exclusives.
Yeah, because if you have the Pulse thing, you can get in early and get it before everybody else, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did, but right now, like, is there? Because you guys are really into GI Joe, I'm like, moderately into it. What are the new releases that you're excited about? Are these guys when these guys come out now? Are you kind of like meh, or are you like, oh shit, finally this guy? Or is there anybody on your list? I know you, Woody, you're still waiting for one particular, your favorite one, right?
Yeah, Hardball. I'm waiting for Hardball one day, but I don't know if they'll ever even get to him. Who knows? He's one of those characters.
I'm over here. Like,
They'll make
what is
480
Battle
J's
Force
before they
2000?
make one Hardball.
Yeah. What'd you say, Shane?
I'm over here waiting for Battle Force 2000.
I used to fuck with Battle Force 2000 because they're the IG enemy. That's why. But they were tough to look at. Some of them.
Oh man, yeah. Well, that's why they killed most of them off. Nobody dies in GI Joe. Well, Battle Force 2000.
Except them.
Get out of here, guys.
They're like,
Fuck
nobody
that.
dies in G.I. Joe. Is like, about that. About that.
A whole team is gonna die this afternoon.
That always happens to me, though. My favorite character is the first to die.
Triple C, yes. I really
lot of people like
Battle
those
Force
characters.
2000. I love those
Well,
figures.
Who was in Battle Force 2000? I don't like. Listen, you're saying names now. They're very confusing.
Dodger, Maverick.
Dodger. They had weird fucking like names. Dodger, Maverick.
They had vehicles that transformed into a shitty base, by the way.
Oh, that
It
was the
wasn't
worst base I've ever seen.
fancy, but they didn't even come with their vehicles. Like,
Oh, wow.
they were sold separately. It was like the guys with the silver parachutes, fucking Sky Patrol.
Sky Patrol, yeah.
Like, I got all of them in their parachutes, and then like all their vehicles came out. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's when they were trying something new. No figures with vehicles.
A DJ. Yep.
So wait a minute. They used to when a figure would always come with the vehicle.
Back in the day,
the medium-sized vehicles, like $9.99 and above. The little 350 things didn't come with a figure.
Right. Figure. Oh shit. Okay.
But like $9.99 back in the day, that always came with a figure and above.
Isn't that crazy?
Look what Triple D said. It didn't even transport.
It's
yeah, exactly. There was no tabs that locked it together. You just kind of set it up and hope a fucking gust of wind didn't come.
Oh my god.
I agree with that, brother. So,
Yeah.
that's...
And who would think Crystal Ball would be fucking dope as fuck?
That's the thing. I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, he's Dreadnought, Monster Force. He's all that.
That's what
shit
happened.
wrapped up in
Anybody
one.
that collects toys probably got in on that because it's so versatile.
Yeah.
He's very.
What I did see is the Cthulhu head that comes with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way the tentacles are done, it stands up and looks like it's walking.
Oh,
all on its own.
Oh, nice. Like
So
if
that's
it's
really
not on
fucking
the
cool.
buck, you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
What up?
He could also Lunchbox Kill. What's up, brother? He could also be used in Marvel with Doc Strange.
Yeah, anywhere.
Sure. Like you could really.
You could mix him up
I
to
remember the
fucking.
raft, but I don't think that was Battle Force. I think that was just, it could have been, but I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know these names.
Frank.
All I remember is
What
just
up, Frank?
G.I. Joe going, I want that one.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. That's cool. I want that one.
Well, I remember
Sold
the
out.
Vector, the jet that had the ball on the back that was part of the Battle Force 2000 base. That was awesome because it was a small jet. It wasn't, Sky Striker. It was smaller than a Conquest. I mean, so it was perfect.
Yeah, all their vehicles had a gimmick. They turned into like 2 or 3 vehicles. They kind of transformed, and then you could kind of transform them and place them together to make some bullshit base.
Was Battle Force like a version of G.I. Joe's mask? Is that what it was supposed to kind of like resemble?
No, they transform into is like parts of a base.
Parts of different things, like the ball would come off and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Like the Vector jet was a white jet with a big ball turret on the back, and that pulled off, and that was like the corner of the base. It didn't plug; it just sat there.
They were made to fucking just fight IG because IG was so dope. They had to fucking come up with a different GI Joe force, and it was that.
Like that.
Well, it was.
That's it though. When you create something so good that you're like, oh man, we gotta.
They just threw shit at the wall for Battle Force 2000. They were like, this shit's so good, let's just throw anything over there.
Right. Well, that was, I think Battle Force came out at the time when Kurt Bazigian was doing other shit for Hasbro. He wasn't part of it. And then when he came back is when they had that big resurgence. There's a new video. Well, I just found out, I don't know how new it is. It's got Carson, the guy that did the Omnibus. And it's with him and Kurt, and they're showing the mini movies, like the commercials back in the day, and how they all like sequentially work together. It makes a mini movie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
So I mean that explains a lot.
Here. It all connected.
And he explains how like when he left, G.I. Joe was at its peak, and then and he's like, this is what marketing's for. This is, why you have a marketing department. And he explains how all that worked. And I was like, should we send this to Hasbro now and make these guys watch this?
They won't get the concept anyway, it seems like. They don't get the concept of marketing.
They do, but I don't think there's anything they can do about it.
Because,
it's that whole, we're too big to fail.
No, it's probably, but I also think there's some things where you got to remember those ads were marketed at children. Children don't buy toys no more.
No.
So if you're gonna make an ad, you're gonna make it for adults, and their ad is going live on YouTube and going, "Hey man, this is what's coming out. Get excited about it," because they don't feel that they have to make a cool commercial to promote the line because it's not for children in their mind. They know it's for the adult collector because we're all flooding to the stores to buy the shit. So I think their marketing is just like either word of mouth through this community that's all spreads like wildfire. As soon as something drops, how many people immediately post that picture? Hey everybody, just letting you know that it's dropping today. Make sure you go pick it up. They don't need the commercials because we are the commercials now. Like we're the ones that are just kind of, hey, make sure you pick it up on Amazon. It's already going for pre-order.
Yeah, we're selling it for them basically.
Yeah.
Well, and even Crimson Cobra Commander said it would help if they had a cartoon. Well, Renegades had a cartoon, and that's
a great cartoon, though, by the way.
No, I liked it later, but when it came out, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
But here's the thing. Like,
I was an adult though at that point too.
Again, cartoons. Kids don't watch cartoons.
My kids don't. They watch like 2. My daughter watches 2 cartoons. The Farm on Disney. It's The Farm. They're like farmers and shit. I can't think of it. Big City Greens. And that's it. And like even my oldest, she didn't even watch SpongeBob back then. That was like kind of a little bit before her.
Yeah. Once the kids, I notice now they watch
YouTube. That's all they watch is other kids on fucking YouTube. Every kid is watching some other kid.
They literally watch Paw Patrol and like all those like adolescent like little child shows, and then as soon as they get old enough, it's right to YouTube to watch other kids play video games or something else. They don't watch cartoons no more. So
or like adults make like mini foods. My daughter watches that, like all just kind of weird shit.
Yeah. And that's the
Not
thing,
cartoons though.
That's why everybody says, "I'll make cartoons," but you don't have to because the toys aren't. You made cartoons to pair with the toy because you wanted the kid to get into the cartoon and then want the toy. That's how it worked. Kids don't watch this shit no more, so now you're just spending money on an animation and a cartoon that no one's watching but adults, and we're already buying the toys. So why do you have to try to entice us to buy it more? Like it's just, hey, guess what? We're releasing this guy. You're gonna want him, and then you're like, yeah, I do want him, and that's just how it goes. They don't have to entice you with a cartoon or a comic book anymore. It's just not the way it works.
Yeah, it's different times though. Different times. I mean, they had to do that back then. There was no fucking internet. That was the internet.
The cartoon was the billboard.
Yeah.
The cartoon was the commercial. It was the YouTube channel. That's what it was. Like that's how you sold the toys. You don't have to do that shit no more because.
And we had imagination, but you still needed a little bit of direction to aim your imagination back then. Like just show me some vehicles blowing some shit up, and I'll take it from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't even have that nowadays.
No, because kids immediately get into video games. And everything's there already. You don't have to use your brain to fill in the blanks.
I saw a crazy stat the other day. I don't mean to turn it into this, but like more than 50% of kids wear glasses by the age of like 6 because of cell phones. It's fucking nuts, bro. And then I saw the dent head. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
from headphones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, from headphones.
Who has the dent head?
Well, what happens? Listen, what happens is after, like, if you're a kid and you're wearing these things,
you have a soft skull until you're fucking so much years old.
Yeah, your skull's gonna like a tree is just gonna grow around. Around the thing. It's not gonna push it up.
Hey Shane, I saw 20-year-old kids nowadays. They're shaving their head in videos, and the head has a fucking indent like an ass.
Yeah.
Like.
It looks like a sideways ass. You're looking at an ass from like a top view. It's top view ass. Hey, it's not just one. I saw like 20 of them. They clipped it all together. These kids are they have all long hair like me now. They're shaving their heads for like to see if they have it, and they have it.
To see if they have it, and they got it.
You can just feel that shit.
No, I saw something that said that we're gonna look like
dent head is crazy.
And stuff. Small mouth, not talking because everyone's texting.
Oh, see that all kind of shit makes sense. It takes hundreds of years and thousands of years, but eventually we adapt.
That's
what's starting to happen.
Yeah.
I've always said the fucking Greys are us. Fucking here it is.
Yeah, man.
That's for a different channel though.
Mine.
Yeah.
That's a
there it is, folks.
But somebody said his kids' cartoons are anime. That's another thing too. There's so many options that you don't have to. No one's gonna just rely on dude. When I was a kid, if you said anime, I was like, "What the hell is that?" Like I didn't know that.
I knew what it was, but I didn't watch it. It wasn't available like that.
Thundercats is what I thought anime was. Like, because they were like, this is anime. And
Voltron
then
was the only one for me. My brother said Voltron. This is a Japanese cartoon.
Yeah, Voltron I used to think was anime.
Yeah,
and that show with it was a submarine, but it floated through fucking space.
Star Blazers.
That I don't remember it, but that was anime to me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because they had like the big eyes and the fucking eyebrows and that type of expression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Voltron.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, Crackdown.
Like they would be like, "Oh," and their eyes would be like, "Holy!" Like nobody did that in America. That didn't happen in G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
You can always tell the difference.
Yeah.
Always. It's for real.
What? Jesus.
It's gonna be crazy. Like as we evolve, as it goes. Like that's the thing now. Like,
hey, we won't be here. Who the fuck cares?
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, sure boy.
Battleship Yamamoto. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. That was anime to me. But that and Voltron was like really all I saw back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless it was like friends had videotapes of shit like that. You bought at the flea market and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was never into it.
I didn't get started with anime. I dated this 19-year-old that was in the fucking Dragon Ball Z, and it wasn't the.
How old were you?
The age difference wasn't fucking. It wasn't much. I think I was 21. But we got into Dragon Ball Z, and I started getting all these Japanese bootlegs. So it was they were dubbed over, and like Piccolo said shit more than he said anything else. Fucking.
Oh, they swore in those.
They cussed.
Like,
okay.
Violent. There's blood.
Yeah, where in like American G.I. Joe, they had to shoot lasers. It couldn't be real bullets.
Yeah, no.
Cool Ray, thank you very much, brother.
What's
Who
up,
got
Cool
it?
Ray?
Who got it?
I did. I worked out a deal with him. I want to thank Maximilian put me on with Cool Ray.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah. He just got the membership.
How's Hendo? Welcome to the membership.
I'm working a deal with him too.
Hey, I got some time. I'm almost rested back up from fucking an adventure I shouldn't have went on. And well, I'll get there and I'll make it worthwhile. We're gonna dump the top tier membership and then lower the regular membership. So at the end of the month, don't renew, guys. Let everything expire, and then it's going to be 99 cents a month. And
I think mine auto renews. I'm gonna
work on it.
Though. Yeah, I have it set to auto renew.
Yeah, I just dump all that, and because it's I'm gonna basically kill everybody.
Yeah,
but I want to keep them. I don't want it to be worthless, because I mean there's
got to be a way to just change the price and not get off auto renew.
Right. Yeah, I haven't
changed the price. It should be fine. It'll just kick in next month for everybody. That way, I would assume.
That's what I'm hoping, but I don't.
I think if you
can't change it once someone's a member of that tier.
Yeah, if you cancel a tier, anybody who joined that tier won't be renewed.
Right.
Okay.
I saw when I went to cancel the tier, I was like, "Oh, that's just going to kick them out." And like,
we're all going to have to renew. You're saying basically.
And everybody.
If I cancel the tier, all the money goes back to everybody.
Yeah,
so I don't want everybody to get their money back. That's my money now, guys. Fuck you.
Everybody will get an email saying that you canceled that membership and that they get a refund. So if you were to do it like now, anybody who just signed up would get that email.
Yeah. Unless it was a free membership or a gifted, the person who gifted it would get the money back. I would assume, right? Yeah.
Or they would just for instance, if you get gifted a membership, I know they start to do this now. They email you like a week before it ends to let you know if you want to renew it. It ends in a week. So you get those emails.
Abby, yo.
Yeah, Abby,
what's up, Abby? So, Abby, before I break them all out, do you want to buy stormtroopers? If it's a yes, I'll bust them all out and I'll send you pictures. Otherwise, I'll leave them in a box.
You better have the guns, motherfucker. He said.
I got guns. I got blasters coming out the ass. That's triple speed.
Whoa! Different show.
He's blurry.
Fox, you all right?
That was I was trying to show the big fat white cat I have.
You just gotta shut that background shit off.
Oh shit! It just started. We were waiting for. Is it pouring at your house, Tone?
No, not yet, but it's getting cloudy.
Yeah, I just heard the fucking thunder open up, so it's about to happen over here.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah,
everybody was at the beach and running. I guess my wife was showing me pictures. Everybody running because the beach started storming and like lightning and all that shit.
Oh damn!
Oh wow,
that sucks.
Is that
you
true?
Would be
where
surprised
it sand it turns to glass? That's bullshit.
Yeah,
right? That's true.
Glass is made from sand.
Yeah.
I told you
it's
about.
It's not going to be like clear glass like a window pane, but you'll make the substance glass. Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That's cool.
That's cool by itself.
I got that. That's pretty cool.
Yes,
I didn't get it for that price though, you bitch.
Hector makes fun of you for that too.
No, it's fucked up too. That's my last name, and you're scoring all that shit off my name, bro.
It comes with a fucking stand. Do better, Hasbro.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Why? Well, who doesn't come with a stand?
Everybody from
Hasbro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had to look back at my thousands of Hasbro figures and I was like, oh yeah.
You all suck.
Marijuana people is great.
Yeah, for real, man.
Isn't that from that movie, Ass Blasters from Evolution?
That's what it's about. Avi, when you want stormtroopers, let me know, brother.
I got clones, not clones, troopers.
I'd have cleaned up if I'd have brought troopers, but that was why I didn't bring troopers.
That's what I thought you had the whole time. Then as soon as you like, no, Woody, I got clones. I heard you. I was like, oh, those suck. I'm sure there's army builders for clones out there, but there's way more army builders for stormtroopers.
If I still had a little bit of the, hey, I can fucking sell some shit that's fucking that nobody wants, still got it.
Well, you got to put it on digital shit now, like eBay and shit. I know you got to pay fees, but they'll go.
Fuck eBay.
They'd be surprised.
Put it on what's the one Gonzo uses? You put it on that.
Man.
Yeah, I'll just on Marketplace they'll go.
Macari's. Yeah, Macari's.
Be careful with Marketplace. There's a few people I know that got scammed on Marketplace. So
no, that's you got to meet me and.
All right.
My wife got scammed like years ago trying to fucking. I was like, yo, that's a scam from the jump. She told me about it. She wanted to go get some extra tickets for her friend for a Patriots AFC game or championship. This was 10 years ago, and the guy's like, oh yeah, just send me the $1,000. It was 2 seats for $1,000.
No.
But he's like, oh, send me 2,000 and I'll send you the 1,000 back. I'm like, you fell for this shit, man.
Yeah, no, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. Send me this.
And then he's like, oh, I'll refund you, and we got our money back. But I was like, it's so fucking obvious. How do you fall for this shit?
Yeah,
send me 2,000.
I sold some shit on Craigslist, the Warhammer Army, and the guy fucking sends me this fucking check from fucking who the fuck knows where it's from. And he's like, oh, yeah, some extra money on there, blah, blah, blah. The guy's going to come pick him up. Just fucking, just deposit this and send me the money. I'm like, dude, you think I'm stupid? Fucking,
yeah, exactly.
Here? Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm going to send you 2,000. Give me $1,000 back. Yeah, that's because there's no tickets and that guy made $1,000, you dummy. I had to tell my wife, I was like, Jesus, you can't fall for shit like that.
Well, they told me at the bank, they're like, look, this might be a bad check. Fucking, we're pretty sure. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is too. But, I'm going to put it in, see if it fucking, somebody, there's actual money in the account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure as shit, they closed my account. I'm like, wait a minute, you told me in my face, go ahead and fucking deposit the check. What the fuck you?
They're like, yeah,
you know why they closed it? Because there was a fee to fucking reopen it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why.
Oh, so this guy he's just like the Hordak. He comes with an extra arm.
That's cool.
Yeah, he got all different attachments.
That's neat.
I like the cape.
They made
I really like that Hordak figure.
Are the big robots still available on Mattel Creations?
Yeah, the Masterverse scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on sale too. I want to say they're like $25.
Nice.
Wait.
I was looking the other day on Mattel Creations. I already got 5 of them, but I was like, damn, that's a good price. It was like $10 or $15 off.
Yeah,
and those things are huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that
big War Trooper, fucking the gray one of this, fucking I need a couple.
Yeah, they're on sale now. They were last time I checked a couple days ago.
Tony Six, so we're hanging out with some filthy hoes.
Yeah.
That's right. Hanging out with you filthy hoes today.
Oh, isn't what's it on? Circle of Jerks on?
Is it?
Oh, is
I don't know.
What, the Circle Jerks on? No, I'm good.
They're circling, they're jerking.
Yeah,
Jerks of circles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Herkin to jerkin.
What Muppet was that? Herkin to jerkin. Was that fucking one of the scientists?
No, I think that was the chef.
It was the chef, right? Oh yeah, okay. The Swedish chef.
Herkin.
Yeah. Fucking hey, can we just take a second to acknowledge the Muppets?
Yeah.
Great stuff.
No,
The Muppets and Fraggle Rock, baby.
Oh my god, dude, that's one of her, like, we got along better because she was in
the only time me and my sister, really, my twin, got along was when Fraggle Rock was on. Other than that, we was at each other's fucking throat. Well, I was at her shit more.
I went to a Spooky Empire. It's a horror convention, but they got all kinds of weird shit. And they had a giant rat trap with a dozer in it. One of the builder people.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that thing as a joke. And like at first she was like, oh my God, what the? and then it was like, this is actually really cool. So it worked.
No, the dozers were cool. They were cool little.
Tony's Figs, what up, dude?
What up, Tone?
Cobranomics, what up, brother?
Salute.
Sorry, guys, I got a little, and I didn't pay attention to the chat.
What do you got over there, Fox? A moon?
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's a crystal.
That's neat.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
That's way too much. See something else.
I know.
There it is. Make a deal.
Hey, I already did a deal with Cool Ray. I got a 00 Snake Eyes to open finally.
Oh, no shit. Dude, I'm stoked for you. You got
Yeah,
one
we
to
worked out
open?
a trade. I traded him some stuff.
If you're looking to sell,
I'm finally gonna have one to open.
You're looking to sell some GI Joes, cool, right? I there's only a few on the list that I need in order to, like right now you have a couple of empty spots, like on the roster card, like the new.
I'll tell you what he's got. Because he told me, I talked to him on the phone. He's got all the window fronts, like that time period of classified.
Oh wow!
Okay.
All the clear fronts. So like early, if you're looking for early figures, hit up Cool Ray. He's got the early shit. Up to like when they changed over, it was like 53, I think, with Sergeant Slaughter. He's got all the shit before that, which is the harder to get shit.
Yeah. Right now I'm looking for that the Storm Shadow, the new one. I didn't get him.
The retro card one?
Not retro card.
The only difference is like the hand?
V2.
No, the version 2. The version 2.
Yeah, V2.
That one.
Wish I'd known you were looking for him. He was.
It's not many. There's not many on my list. He's like one.
I want Crystal Ball now.
It's a good figure.
Obviously, Crystal Ball to me is a guy that I was just like.
He looks like he could be like Vincent Price, like a Dracula.
Well, that's who he was made after.
Okay.
Stephen King, yeah. Stephen King made the character for his kid and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
made him look like Vincent Price type. Yep.
Nice.
That's cool, man.
Need it.
Just like the boxer dude was supposed to be Rocky, but at the last minute he pulled and said no, so they had to put the helmet on him.
Sylvester Stallone was like,
he was supposed to be. That was supposed to be Big Boa.
Right.
Well, it wasn't. Stallone was behind it, but then the agents got involved, and they made a deal with for the Rambo figures. So it was the likeness thing that was the problem.
Oh.
I thought
the Remco deal was way better than the Hasbro deal. So,
I thought Stallone called up Hasbro and said, "Oh, wait a minute, what's this? I'm being a bad guy." I
can't say Adrian if I'm a bad guy.
You're gonna turn me into a bad guy. I'm gonna have to say no.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I just hear the quote from the TMNT movie.
But this is where Mattel beats Hasbro.
Oh no, that's when Michelangelo is trying to impress.
I mean, it's not a comic, but look at that. I mean, that came with the figure. That's fucking good shit.
You know what I would do with that, Shane?
Put it on the wall.
I'd fold that up and break weed up on
come on. That's too nice. No.
In a former life.
Yo,
what noises the razor blade make? Chop,
come
chop,
back
chop,
to?
chop, chop.
Yeah, what did I come back?
Credit card fucking nights. What the
fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite one is that like they'll make videos and then the cops will see it and it's like they're using their parole card to fucking cut up lines. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
You fucking motherfuckers.
Lunchbox killer.
Anybody who films any kind of criminal activity is a dummy to me. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Don't make me punch your turtle.
No, look what Bobby said to you.
What?
Did you say you're looking for a crystal ball?
Because I would rush. We are. I didn't realize my wife was deeply into crystal ball.
I'm not deeply into crystal ball.
She
First
likes.
of all,
those,
that sounds gross.
She likes those crystal balls.
Dude, I tell people all the time, man. Fucking
get out the airbrush kit, Tony. You're gonna have crystal balls by the end of the night.
Oh my god.
That fucking the video I sent on Instagram, I found fucking the lady gets pulled over. She's got a fucking raccoon in the front, a dog in the back. The raccoon's holding the meth pipe. Fucking.
Oh my god.
That's got to be fake. That can't be real.
I don't know.
Maybe. Jesus.
The lady goes, "It's definitely not my pipe, as you could see, officer."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I have blinders on to that kind of part of the world because I don't need to see
Crimson,
raccoons smoking
Triple
meth.
C, don't worry, man. They'll be out there. You're not gonna miss out.
Well, but
Yeah.
yes, Bobby Wald, if you have an extra one that you want to part with, we could talk for sure because I wouldn't mind having. Like, I always like characters that can easily
cool.
cross over with other lines, and Crystal Ball seemed like one of those characters you can easily cross him over with anything. So,
Crayon says Fox loves shiny balls. Oh, shiny things.
I like shiny things.
Balls.
she also loves balls. These balls.
Yes. I was like,
Tony's
well,
balls look like Telly Savalas. He got two
That's right.
Telly
Yeah.
Savalas heads in his fucking shorts.
Yeah. Those balls were
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? What commercial was he on back in the day?
Savalas? Oh, Jesus.
All of them.
He had like a line like kind of like OJ had isotoners. He was on all their shit. I can't remember, but he would say some shit like that. It was hilarious.
I remember him when he was in that Bond movie, and it was so fucking funny to see him as a bad guy. Until I saw,
I never saw it.
Blofeld. It was in
Blow.
the Queen's Secret Service, right? It was the one with that one guy.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
That one with the guy who did it one time in between Sean Connery. I always forget that guy's name, but Telly Savalas was funny in that movie. You ever seen it? It's really funny. It's weird when you see a guy who's like a career good guy because he was Kojak, he's a cop,
Right.
and then you see him as a bad guy, and you're like, wait a minute. That's
He's probably doing the same shit he was doing as a good guy, just as a bad guy this time.
George Lansby.
George Lazy Bones. What?
Yeah.
Lansby.
Yeah.
Tristan, what's up, dude? Fucking I didn't say hi. How you doing, brother?
Good evening, or should I say good night? Jesus
Good
Christ,
evening, yeah.
middle of the night. for you.
It's tomorrow over there anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck knows.
Yeah.
You fucking guys on the other side of the planet. Fucking,
Boom. It was a
Yeah.
cruise line commercial. It was, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. Something like that. Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
It wasn't it. It wasn't it for like the trips to Italy. Remember that travel
It
agent?
was
that guy
something
wrote?
like that because he always had
Yeah.
the same fucking line, and it was,
Yeah.
but it was on for fucking a decade.
Yeah. I'm starting to remember that now.
Yeah, it was on during like cartoons and shit. That shit.
Yeah.
That's how I remember shit like that.
I love that fucking Dirty Dozen movie. Fucking, I've watched that a billion times over the years.
That's
They
a classic.
Maggot. Yeah, he had the right name in that movie.
He was in Kelly's Heroes too, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he was in that movie. My father loved that movie. That's
The
why I
World War II hippie. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
remember.
Day shower over here. It's fucking sunny out and it's pouring right now.
It's absolutely fucking beautiful out. I mean, you can see the wind. Now that there it is, the wind's actually blowing.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we got no wind.
We got no win.
Is it cool by you, Woody, or is it just muggy as shit?
Nah, it's fucking. It was like 94 today or some
Yeah,
shit.
right? It's disgusting here.
Yeah, Cran
Yeah,
said it was
it's
92
been disgusting, man.
humid as fuck.
Well, yeah, because
I wish I could take a shower at my lunch break. That's how fucking gross it's been.
Yeah, like it rained. You think it was going to cool things off, and it just got disgustingly muggy. out.
Somebody said it earlier. I think swamp ass season.
Yeah, for real.
Nico.
The diver looks cool. I just looked it up.
Well, it's
Which-
got to down here. If it rains for 10 minutes, it turns it into a sauna. Like,
Yeah.
but it's got to rain. If it rains like 20 minutes, it'll cool the concrete off, and then you're good. The
Yeah,
rest.
that's what usually happens up here. Like, but now it's raining and it's fucking getting hotter. Usually it cools it down right away.
Jesus, 106 in North
It's
Carolina.
freezing.
Yeah, I could imagine.
And there's Tristan on the other side of the world, fucking freezing in the middle of winter.
We'll get there. Don't worry.
We'll get
In
there.
a few months, we'll be freezing.
Tristan, big spoon, little spoon. What's going on over there? What's going on in Australia right now?
Kojak
He's
always.
got
Jack
a-
always had the sucker.
Are you big spoon in the show's little spoon? What's going on? Who's snuggling who on the show? You said we're in bed with you.
Don't they have all these little creatures in bed with them all the time because they get into the house?
Ooh,
No, those
110
called spiders.
dry over here in Arizona. Fuck, dude.
Fuck. Yeah, it's a
Look,
dry
I
heat over
love
there,
that.
so-
Look at that little emoji with the cactus in the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sun.
That's-
That's awesome.
that's good stuff.
And you wanted to go to Arizona.
I have no problem with it. It's a dry heat. You don't really feel.
Yeah, I'm going to Arizona.
Well,
We're retiring out there.
When we were in Georgia, there was no humidity. It was hot as all fucking get out, but you weren't sweating at all.
Okay.
Now, when we were in Texas, there was a little bit of humidity, and it was just enough to make you fucking want to sweat when you were outside. It sucked.
Yeah, nothing's worse than when you just standing there and you're sweating.
Yeah,
and you're
just
like,
existing.
I didn't even.
There is no spoon, Woody.
Yeah, like right now, I got like a bead here and a bead here, and I got this fucking thing aimed directly on me. That's what kind of weather, and I'm still sweating. That's what kind of weather we're having right now.
You know why? He doesn't have a ball fan as well.
You need the ball fan. You got to.
I've got baggy fucking balloon shorts on. My nuts are just swinging like a clock tower right now.
You know what? That's the best. Those are the best. Those are the best shorts for ball fans because then they blow up like balloons and just air circulates.
Encompass the whole fucking area, yes.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're a little chilly. You don't know why.
Just saying, you got a little frost on your balls. You're cool.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, the dry heat feels good.
Yeah, like when I went to Arizona, the dry it was hot. Obviously, it was hot as shit. But because there was no humidity and shit, like my back and neck were fine.
Yes,
like,
it's different heat. It really is.
Toy Visuals, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I don't know.
Dude, you know, you just gave us a hell of a visual right there, Toy Visuals.
Fucking clock tower. Swinging like a clock tower.
Yeah.
Listen,
my nuts are the color of smoking hot Cheetos right now.
Back to the Future save the clock tower.
Yeah.
Right?
Woody has flaming hot Cheetos right now.
I got flaming hot Cheeto nuts.
Flaming hot Cheeto nuts right now.
If you touch them, your fingers are getting stained. Use chopsticks. Use chopsticks.
Oh my god.
This is better than a circle of jerks any day.
They are
Somebody
definitely
click that.
steamed dumplings right now.
Yeah. Steamed dumplings, yes.
Yeah, they have sweat on them. The steamed dumplings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A little condensation.
I'm going to put my nuts in a straw bowl and serve them to everybody.
Dip them in marinara so you get a taste of back home while you're down there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Gonzo said he moved. That's why he moved.
Gonzo.
Yeah.
Gonzito.
Yep.
Yeah, like I rather just like my mother.
I like winter, but I don't know if I could fuck with Chicago winter. I don't.
Yeah,
that's a different kind of winter, man.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago for C2E2. It was in like spring. It was very early spring, and it was still so fucking cold and windy at that point that even that right there, I wouldn't want to live in Chicago. Like I can only imagine what the deadpan of winter would be like over there.
Yeah. No.
And I don't need any part of that.
Yeah, I don't need any part of that. I'll take my fucking -1 and be fucking happy.
Yeah.
Fuck
Over there,
-10, 9, 15. Yeah, I don't want none of that shit.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
My mother and father went to San Diego. My father said the same thing. San Diego was a beautiful place.
Yeah, the weather's just
It's
weather.
fantastic.
Yeah. California in general, really.
Yeah. The only problem is California burns down every other
Aren't
year.
they also going to split off like that thing erupts?
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh,
That.
you ever saw Escape from LA? Fucking, there you go.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin, we've had a running bet since 1982 about fucking California fucking dropping off in the ocean.
Yeah, breaking off.
He's like, well, how do you know? I'm like, he's like, you never been there. I'm like, I ain't trying to drive out there just to prove you owe me $1,000, Jack. Just pay me the money.
I don't want to go all the way out west. And then you go outside to have a cup of coffee and you go, the forest is burning down again. You go back down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like Chevy Chase vacation. I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon. It's going to be all right. We're good. We saw it. What are we doing now?
Yeah.
You know what? I went to the Grand Canyon and it's when you see it, it looks like a picture. And just exactly like that. As soon as you take that mental image of it, you're like, we can leave.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mount Rushmore. Like, okay, all right, bye.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't look real, and you're like kind of blown away by the fact that it doesn't look real. It looks like a picture. It's weird. It's hard to explain. When I saw the Grand Canyon, I was like, it doesn't.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh my! Wait, where did that come from?
That crate, right?
The crate, yeah, the Build a Henchman crate.
Oh, I
Nice.
need that. I can make night museum.
Does it still have the little figure inside that you put together?
Yeah, it's got a half a figure.
Yeah, I have that same exact figure over here.
But it's got no like other parts to them.
No, you got to get the other parts with the other crates. So, like,
Yeah,
the
there's
arms,
2 other crates, but
Is it a 3 3/4
they're the
figure?
same one.
Yeah. It
Yep.
is,
So you got to build a 3 3/4 figure. That's the new gimmick. Jesus.
It's a
Well,
build a henchman or some shit. I don't know.
Old gimmick because they quickly put like that was wound up on Ollie's shelves the first year it came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same thing with the if you ever see the arcade machines, get those.
Yeah, I got the arcade one. That was good shit.
Yeah. Arcade's biggest hole in the ground. That's exactly what I said. We got in the car. I turned around to my mother. I was like, "That was a cool hole in the ground."
Yeah, that's fucking. It's Earth's fucking ass crack. That's all it is.
That's cool.
Need some of these in 1/12. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, those classic.
I got one of those actually from like Gridiron. They make something like that.
I got the Fortnite one, but it just needs a lot of weathering.
It's cartoony.
Yeah. It's a nice
Sweet.
base. I just haven't gotten around to fucking with it.
Yeah.
But I got time.
Sweet
I got
hole.
time right now.
You see, Legend Series
Yeah.
is 100% went to the Grand Canyon and it still sucks like that or sticks like that. End up.
I went there, looked at it. First off, I didn't realize that in November it's 20 degrees at the Grand Canyon. I had no fucking
Really?
idea. Mhm.
Wow.
Because I went there to my cousin's house for Thanksgiving, and my mother, we were just like, yeah, I'm going to take my mother to Grand Canyon tomorrow. And they were like, did you guys bring jackets? And I said, no, we're in Arizona. And they were like, yeah, but it's November and you're in the mountains. It's going to be freezing up there. I said, what? They said, it's snow up there. And I said, this is Arizona. I was like fucking blown away by there was snow up there. And I like literally went up there and it was like we were back in New York. I was like,
goddamn.
fucking Christ. They have snow, ice everywhere. I just, like I said, we saw the fucking thing. I took a picture of it. I was like, all right, we can leave now. And we drove 3 hours just for that. I was just like, you cross it off the list just to say you saw the fucking stupid thing, but then other than that, it's really
Exactly.
Joseph talk about rimming.
Yeah, we fucking when the first time we went to DC,
I heard that.
and we went by the White House, that was the first time I ever heard my dad cuss at somebody in traffic.
Wait, you the
I
White
was
House?
like, apparently we got cut off in traffic, man. I was like, fuck you, you fucking asshole. I was like, whoa, what's going on?
That's not American. He's the father. Like, that's not American. That's not
not
American.
know
We're
that.
past the White House. That's not American. You don't cut people off.
That's true.
What?
That it's a bad area of DC.
Well, the White House?
Jetman said that.
That could be. I don't know. I've never been there.
I was too little to even tell.
Oh, that's cool.
So no. We went there. It was freezing. A lot of stuff was blocked off because of the ice, so you couldn't go in certain spots. So you just could go into this one area where they had everybody literally just like a sheep coming in, taking pictures and going out. Like literally, I just walked down past everybody, just went, and went, let's get the fuck out of here. And then we just left. Yeah. I was like, get back in the car. It was another 3 hours back to the fucking hotel where we were just like, all right, that was cool. That was a fucking hole in the ground. Like I said, for the experience.
You weren't filled with wonder and awe.
No. Even when I saw the fucking waterfall. What is it? Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
When did you see
Niagara Falls.
Fucking kid.
that?
And my mother.
Totally, I turned.
My mother and father were like, look at this. Aren't you impressed with this? And I was like, it's water.
Oh my god.
I remember saying that. It's water. It's a waterfall. Like,
You're so like terrible.
yeah.
As a kid, we went behind the fall on that tour where you walk all the steps down there. Been on a Maid of the Mist a bunch of times. The one time I go as an adult, I got tired of that big rail being in the way. So I went over the rail and I sat on this nice ledge. Big, huge, giant ledge. Fucking about 10 minutes, people realized where I was. And they're like, oh my fucking God. Fuck, he's going to jump. I'm like, I already jumped if I wanted to. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I smoked a joint. Fucking, I'm trying to not be so high to climb back over. Fucking, give me a hand.
Dude, I remember just looking at it and just saying, there's a lot of water. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I could think to my head. It, just like I said, same thing with the Grand Canyon. This is just a big ass hole. Holy shit.
There was in the 50s or 60s, they stopped the water at Niagara Falls for one reason or another. And you can see it they have video of it. It's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Oh, of course, Jetman's referring to that great Superman scene where Superman saves the kid when he's falling in Niagara Falls. Remember that? Oh,
I wasn't
goodness.
in the cartoon I was watching in the horror game, right?
No, that was the actual cartoon. We're talking about the movie with Christopher Reeves.
Oh, the actual movie.
Yeah, the kid.
That guy got
falls.
paralyzed. Right?
First of all.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, first of anybody who lets their kid just go over the guardrail like that, like in a Superman suit, is a moron.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
At that point, just let them go.
Yeah.
If you're at Niagara Falls and you're not watching your kid, fucking,
Yeah,
you
that's-
should get thrown the
Same
fuck
shit
out.
at the fucking gorilla cage. Like, how are you at a gorilla cage and not watching your kid? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like this. That's a nice gorilla, right, Timmy? Timmy,
Timmy, yeah.
what are you doing in the cage?
But what's fucked up is that they'll just kill the gorilla because
That kid sounds like one of them leash kids. He needs a leash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
real.
If you ended up in a gorilla cage, you needed a leash.
It looks like a damn good time, let me tell you.
The Hoover Dam. Like, again, it's one of those things where you probably go see it and you're standing on it, you look
Mhm.
down off the edge and you go,
Oh hell no!
impressive.
I ain't going. On
We
the
can
edge.
leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a day trip. It's like a fucking, we'll drive all the way there to get a few pictures and then we're out.
Yeah.
Gave him a barrel. That's what I saw. That's like one of the first times I saw the Niagara Falls. Just some guy going over in a barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Rand looks like the type that would go over Niagara
Right
Falls
on
in a
the
barrel,
conversation.
actually. Now I'm putting two and two together.
There it is.
As being one of the few people who've met Cran, yeah, he's barrel material.
Yeah, he's definitely taking a barrel over the falls.
Oh my god, he's barrel material.
Let's go to Vegas, he says.
I always wanted
Vegas, I would never go. It's not my scene.
I always wanted to go just to, like, again,
That's what I said.
you take it in for a night and then just go and just think, like,
But
I
where
don't.
are you going though?
I would just walk that thing where you under that where you can like.
For what though?
It's the same thing with the Grand Canyon. Just
No.
to say, oh, I saw it. Now we can.
That's a natural thing.
To
Yeah.
that big circle, the sphere,
That's what I'm talking about. Just something like
And,
that.
like,
You see that
the haunted museum, and that's
I
it.
saw it on
Take it
TV. I'm good.
bounce. That's
Yeah, I saw
that'd
it
be, and you would have to be near Vegas for me to be like, let's go and see it. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way and get on a plane just to go.
Oh, I got the job.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats. Doing.
She got out
I
of.
got text for it.
She got in the car. She sits in the car. She looks at me. I go, how'd it go? She goes, I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't.
I
He
looked
was
at.
like,
I said, what? She goes, I don't know. He seemed like he liked me. I
yeah.
was just
Yeah.
like, oh, Christ. And then she's like, he started telling me this, and this. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, he started telling you about the job? And she's like, yeah. I was like, you got
Tell
the
me
job.
every
You
detail,
got the
yeah.
job. He was telling you
yeah.
basically just to make sure you were okay with it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was so funny. I don't know. Okay.
It was the weirdest thing. Like, thank you. But like, he was getting so many like details, and I was like, okay. I was like, you can't not tell me.
No, you can't go that far into detail like what
Yeah.
he did. and
He's
not
like,
give you
oh, the
job,
wipes
yeah.
to wipe down the car are here. I'm like, why would I need to know that unless I got it? But then
Yeah.
he's like, we'll call you later. I was like, okay.
Well, they can't tell anybody. It has to be a phone call or an email nowadays because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, God
they have
forbid.
to go through the fucking process.
Right on.
Yeah.
man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to do this thing, this like text that they want me to do.
Oh,
Oh, I fucking hate that onboarding bullshit.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
just
like
signed a
what
couple
we did,
papers like we used to back in the day. Fuck
Yeah. I'm. My onboarding was fucking here. Here's some fucking tools.
Right.
See what you can do, kid.
Here's, here's this
He
tool
throws it
belt.
at you. Yeah.
Get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how you survive the day.
Yeah.
That's technically how it used to be back in the day. It
Well,
was
but
just
I
like-
had to take a test to go where I work now. Now they had to get rid of it because it's fucking. They can't do that kind of shit anymore.
oh,
Soul
shit.
Brother number one, thanks for showing up.
Soul brother.
Ooh.
No rattlers yet.
Next week, Thursday or Friday, probably Friday, I think. Soul Brother number one's going to be on an actual drive time with me,
Nice.
Awesome.
so that'll be really cool.
You guys didn't get your rattlers yet. Neither. Did you?
No,
even get
not
the
a notice.
yet?
Nothing.
Okay, no. Okay, just making sure because I haven't heard shit. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't. Should be soon, hopefully.
Yeah. I want my plane, goddammit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are you excited for the snowcat?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I actually am. I didn't want it, but now that I've seen it, I'm excited for it. It wouldn't have been my first choice, but I'm not fucking mad at it at all.
No, I think it looks.
I
pretty
think
good
it's worth the money.
Speaking of the snowcat,
I mean, it's all This would be the only truck I would ever consider like repainting because I don't really care about the snow. Like I'd like a green version of this.
Well, Shane's buying one just to fucking paint it.
My man.
I don't know if I want to do. I really want to do Night Force, but
okay,
the Tiger Cat, I mean, is a no-brainer. I mean,
that's sick too.
There's a shit ton of Tiger Force figures. They might come out with some kind of Night Force something one day too. You never know.
Right.
I listen. We could be in the minority here, but I love these GI Joe vehicles. So like whenever they like drop these things, I get a little excited. I know, call me a mark, call me whatever the fuck you want, but they get me every time. Like whenever
I was a Cobra guy, but more so I would say I was a vehicle kid. I love the vehicles.
Oh man, yeah.
They were just cool and out of this world type things, you know. And people complain, "Oh, that's not realistic." It was a fucking cartoon. It can look like a moon rover on snow. It's okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Man, could you imagine chroming that bitch out? Fuck
yeah, that'd be dope.
I wouldn't want to touch it just because I don't want to get.
Yeah,
Tristan,
you know what though? That's fine.
Nailed it with that.
Each your own, brother.
Yeah. The problem with me is, and as I've said this before, like when I see things and my imagination starts to run wild, it becomes one of those things like, oh fuck, now I need it because my mind won't stop thinking about the possibilities or like whatever, like the stories, the images, or whatever. And then just seeing this, even if you keep it white, because at least we do get some snow here, you could conceivably, and even if you make fake snow, because I have that stuff where you add water and it expands and becomes fake snow, so you could make your own scene. It just, once I see these things, my mind doesn't stop, and you know, you're right, you don't fucking need it because it's nice, but I want it, you know.
you almost feel like you need to get it just to satisfy the fucking brain activity that's going on to nullify the brain. I work the same way, bro.
Yeah, dude.
This is what's selling it for me, though.
I see a picture of fucking 30 frag vipers in my head, and I need to get it because I can't get it out until I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how I've been. Always been that way.
Yeah, because I'm like right now I see this thing and I'm like, oh fuck, possibilities, Reynolds. Just that, just what you just showed, that little lean-to tent in the fire.
Yeah, that bivouac. I mean,
the pictures in my head are running crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, you know, with Flint and Lady J and the shit that they come with, that adds to that bivouac. I mean, it's just.
And
I saw somebody like, oh, the fucking sides are open. Who the fuck cares, bro? It's a fucking toy.
Gridiron is going to make something to make it an armored fucking snowcat.
He's like, but they're in the snow. You don't want an open tent. Oh, my God. If I got to tell you to shut the fuck up, you need to know to shut the fuck up. Jesus.
First off, you can set that up in the snow because that's why the fire is there, because the fire is supposed to be next to the lean-to, and the fire is going to come into the lean-to while you're sitting there to heat yourself up.
How dare you try to explain common sense to these people, bro? How dare you?
How dare you?
Here's the kicker for me. Okay? All right, now I made a lean-to from wood and fabric that's in my front yard right now next to my pond. So if you wanted to really impress us, it should have been a full-size tent. That would have been cool just because of just to add more. Like, oh, look, it's a full-size tent, not just this lean-to. That lean-to could have been sold separately, but I'll take it attached to the thing. I think it's a great add-on.
Yeah. Right here, father, son. If you want realism, stop fucking playing with toys, you idiot. I paraphrased a little bit. But
yeah, for real, man. I don't need realism. I love
Jesus.
toys. It's supposed to get your imagination.
Imagination isn't realism. That's why it's called imagine.
Exactly.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Imagine.
The land of make-believe.
Crazy concept.
Yeah.
The land of make-believe, son of a bitch, right?
Fucking that's whenever I look at these toys, that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what let's play pretend. What are we gonna do with this thing?
Yeah.
Better than patches. Fuck yeah, it is.
Yes.
You bringing that shit over here, Cran.
God damn it, Cran.
God damn it.
Someone out there has all the patches on a jacket.
Right now,
Yeah.
They got a bomber jacket. They put those patches on. They're walking around like a pirate right now.
Yeah.
But I'm making hats out of them, so I got a good idea. That's what I've done before, so that's what I'll do again.
you know what though? That's it. That you're a person who doesn't really get bogged down by what is offered. You don't get negative. You just like, I'll turn this into a positive. And
Exactly.
Out of it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Dude, I walked
Dude,
in.
I wrecked a $400 fucking figure, and I was like, whatever. I got a story.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I go into Woody's room at DFW, fucking, and he's got a suitcase. Half the suitcase is hats. I was like, fucking A, man. That's how you pack. Fuck yeah.
Everybody,
That'd be me with outfits, though.
There's one thing we can all agree upon with Woody is he accessorizes the correct way, and and that means hats got to go with the outfit, man.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, dude.
If it's not early 2000s rap video, don't fucking catch me there.
Punk did that O-ring review video on Ripper, and he was talking about the rings that were on the character, and I was like, in the comments, I wrote, so that's why Woody wears all those rings.
Yep. It's just all the shit I seen when I was a kid. Those guys were the man to me when I was a kid, the OGs and stuff. So you kind of turn into what you are. You know what I mean?
What you looked up to.
Yeah.
What
when I was a kid, all the fucking ballers in the neighborhood had rings on every fucking finger, gold chains, Jordans, and I just never left it. That's what making it to me is, and making it to everybody else is something different. I'm cool with that.
Off of you failed.
Everybody has their own mountaintop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. Yeah.
Yep.
Like for instance, her father. We were at this fair, the Great American Weekend, and he walks over to this table. It's got rings, and he's like, "I want that one. I want that one. I want that one." I looked, I was like, "Man, you think you are Woody Triple Deuce? You got these fucking rings for all these things?" I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
He has two on the pink, or one on the pinky, one ring, and then the other one has the pinky ring.
Yeah, he had rings all on his fingers. I was like, what the hell?
Superman pinky ring.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on over here?
Ring, motherfucker. Ring.
I just realized we got Triple D and Triple C in the fucking.
I know.
As long as we don't got Triple P.
As long as we don't. Triple P was in here. Fucking Paul was here.
He's a triple though. He's a Triple P.
Well, instead of Triple H, he's Triple P, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is true.
The Triple P.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I just got that right now.
What? Triple P?
Because he's Triple H.
Because he's just Triple H. He said, make me look like Triple H. So I just took Triple H and copied
I heard you in the earlier. You were like, he wanted me to shave his head, but I can't because he's fucking Triple H.
Yeah.
A lot of trips around here. Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm not taking acid again. All right.
Triple Deuce. I forgot. Holy shit. I forgot my own name.
No, they like, because you copied him, and he's basically just another like gear, like an alternate gear to Triple H. You can't take his hair off. They don't let you go that detail with him. Okay. So, and I'm not gonna sit here.
You have to remake.
Remake Peter Moline. You can have long hair, but it's all right.
Well, if Tony hadn't had to remake 10 characters already, he might have thought about it.
Which really chapped my ass. But
I was like, oh, shit.
Really grinds my gears.
Oh yeah, no fucking idea.
I just like walk out of the bathroom. I see, who was it? Justin Booth with the giant logo on his chest.
Yeah.
And like he's like shirtless. And I'm like, I didn't know he had a tattoo.
Wait, where do you get that werewolf tattoo? And I was like, what? And I turn around and look, and he's just standing there with no fucking shirt on. What the fuck?
Fucking Shaq, you bitch.
I know. I'm gonna wait for that photo. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Tony.
I didn't mean to mess up your video game, Tony. My bad.
Shaq is sorry, Tony.
Yeah.
Please, this is my sad face, Tony. It looks the same as every other face, but it's my sad face.
As a sign of my gratitude, I want you to go get yourself a free Papa John's pizza.
Oh my god.
Extra cheese, you get the shakaroni.
You get the shakaroni.
Oh man, that's the one good thing from that job that I just had. I got a Papa John's card. It's like 60% off.
I never had that shit. We don't got them around here.
I can tell you that
If it was Pizza Hut,
it'll give you diarrhea the very next day.
One of those, yeah.
Worth it.
I went out to the last time I was in Seattle for work. I was out there for a month, and I never had Little Caesar before because we don't have that. So I ate that every day because it was like $6. I'm trying to save as much money as I can. Yeah. Holy shit, did I fucking blow out of my ass every goddamn night. But it was worth it because I only spent $6 a day on food.
It's worth it.
Dude, one time we had I was having like a wrestling party. I had a bunch of dudes here watching a wrestling event, We went to Little Caesars and we bought
Oh,
like
no.
40 pies. It was $5 a piece.
Oh god,
We
yeah.
bought 40 of these fucking things. I had so much pizza. I was sending
What
people
the
home with
hell?
boxes of pizza. I was like, take it out of my sight. The very next day,
Get this
Oh,
shit
no.
out of here.
I thought I had an alien living within inside me, and it was trying to get out. This was like
It was called Little Caesars.
I never again ate a single slice of Little Caesars.
God.
Oh my!
Yeah, we don't have it around
here.
here, thank God, because my butthole cannot take that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat hot, spicy food. I don't need
Like,
pizza that just goes right through me.
We called them up. We ordered those pizzas. They were like, "What? How many?" They couldn't believe how many we ordered.
Well, how many people did you have? Why would you need 4?
They were like,
mad.
you should have an ambulance on standby.
Yeah, I had 6 to 7 pro wrestlers.
I'm ready, baby.
Oh yeah, pro wrestlers. Yeah, they're fucking grubbing.
They were all fat fucks.
You could have got 20.
and
though.
and Little Caesars pizzas are small.
Yeah,
These
these
motherfuckers are going up to the table, grabbing 4 slices a clip. They just go 2 slices in each pan and sitting down and just.
Did they
eating
all
the shits.
report back the day after?
Some of them, no.
dying?
Some of them have iron
Some were
stomachs.
Yeah, they got
probably
iron guts when
sick.
you're big like that. You can take
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But listen, that's not the first time we've gone to White Castle and gotten
Oh,
the Crave.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I've done that at White Castle, the Crave Crate.
Imagine that person in the drive-thru like, "Fuck, I should have called out today."
Yeah.
I was almost
All
called
the
out. I
days
almost
to come
called
to
out.
Fucking work,
Oh my God.
That's how you
motherfucker.
I'd be like, "Yeah, I quit."
Yeah.
Hand over the headset and I'm out.
Dude, I worked at McDonald's for a day in like 3 hours. Like I didn't even make my meal break, and they give you free food. And I was hungry that day. That was all I was looking forward to was that free fucking meal. And I'm yelling through this fucking piece of shit microphone. People were like, "I can't hear you." I was like, you know what?
Fuck this job.
Yeah.
Fucking out. And it was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. I quit. Fucking.
Dude.
I was like, dude, you want the fucking hat back? You can fucking have it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we can put you over on the broiler. I'm like, that'll be a cold day in fucking hell when I flip burgers at this shithole. Fuck you.
Dude, I worked at Burger King. That was my first job.
Me
And
too.
I worked at Burger King when they had that fucking 2-for-2 deal with the Whoppers. And
Oh yeah, back in the days.
yeah, and I'm just sitting I'm on the Whopper board and I'm just
Just
sitting there.
making them.
I'm sitting there cleaning up my section. I'm like, this is a good day. Nobody fucking came in. All of a sudden,
Oh,
this punk ass bitch pulls up into the fucking drive-thru and goes, "Yeah, can I have 40 fucking Whoppers?" Because they didn't have like a limit, so you
Yeah.
could just buy 2 for 2 for 2 for 2. And I was just like, and I literally stuck my head out of the fry thing. My head stuck right out. I said, "This motherfucker just ordered 40 Whoppers," and he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Well, I'm gonna need some help." And then they're like, "Oh, okay, hold on." And then I had like 3 people come running back, and we're just sitting there like this, like a chain, just throwing burgers down the fucking line.
Yeah, I worked at Burger King too. It was my first job. It was right across the street from high school.
Fat,
Yeah.
disgusting.
I lasted 2 weeks. That
I
was the only
remember-
service job I could do. I can't do people,
Oh,
man.
Back in
I
high
came out
school,
from
I
behind you.
tried to get a job at Burger King. All my friends worked there. Like there was 12 of us, and like 11 of them got the job, and they were like, "You're overqualified." I'm like, "How the fuck am I overqualified when all these asshats got a fucking job?"
Yeah.
Best thing that ever happened to me was not getting that job. Let me tell you.
I
My
fucking
mom worked there. Too.
I came out from the back from the kitchen. I was like, I have to hand these burgers to this fucking person.
Jesus, 8,000 calories.
I was like, I have to know. My mind won't let me rest until I see who the fuck came through this drive-thru and ordered 40 fucking
It's
Whoppers.
not for them, obviously.
And it was a family full of fat fucks. Like I'll never forget the sight of these people. They were gross and disgusting. I
Fucking O'Doyle's came through.
Yeah, exactly.
O'Doyle rules.
I went like this right at the window. and I
O'Doyle
said, "Oh,
rules.
okay, I
O'Doyle
understand now."
rules.
Yeah. Give me those burgers. O'Doyle rules.
Oh, speaking of Burger King, your mom asked if we wanted anything.
From Burger King?
Yeah.
Jesus.
2 for 2s.
Yeah,
Don't
two
get,
out.
if you're gonna
It's 2 for
eat
20
Burger
nowadays,
King at home,
unfortunately.
never order the cheese because a slice of cheese is like $2 at fucking Burger King.
That's fucking crazy.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
like,
this.
what the fuck?
Do you want anything or no?
Give me those. Are they ordering on the app?
Tony is at the
If
Mac.
If you're ordering on the app, I'm going to tell everybody right now from Burger King, the snack wraps from Burger King,
Oh.
they're not bad. You don't get sick. You're fine. Just don't overeat them, I guess. If
When I
you're-
eat that shit, it's burger. I don't like McDonald's. I'm a Burger King person. I'd rather have that. I like their chicken sandwich better. I
Yes.
don't eat burgers at all, really.
yeah,
What do you
yeah.
say,
Dude,
2?
backyard burgers is the shit. If you guys get a chance, I suggest
Never
stopping
heard
there.
of that.
Yeah,
I got
it's
Five
a-
Guys over here, and I had that. That shit was like, I can make this on my fucking barbecue grill. Like, why?
Well,
Yeah.
that's just it.
gross.
paying
That's what
$15
it
bucks for
tastes
this.
I refuse to pay $15 to have a greasy, disgusting hamburger.
And this was fucking, 5 years ago when they came out. I can't imagine how much they are now.
Yeah.
Because McDonald's is 15. Never mind fucking. I mean, it's real food, but it's shit you could make that at home, literally.
Yeah. Well, I had a hamburger over the weekend. We were at that Great American Weekend, and it was like a bakery that made it because it was fresh bread. So everything was fresh, and then I was just like, and that burger was only $10. It had mushrooms, sautéed onions, and it was delicious. And I was like, this to me, this is an $8 hamburger, and it was fresh bread, fresh ingredients, but it was fucking this big. Like it was like a little hockey puck. It wasn't like when you pick up a hamburger, you're expecting 2 fucking fists, especially for like if I'm going to spend $10 on a hamburger, that thing should be. That should be
PK for life. We're talking about Burger King.
But yeah, man, I if you're
That's
gonna order
crazy.
burger, I tend to always stay with chicken.
McDonald's hates you, House. McDonald's hates you and your whole platoon.
250.
Yeah, Five Guys fries are good. I will not.
Well, they're fresh. They're freshly made.
The only thing I remember about it is you can go in there and fucking eat peanuts while you wait and smash them on the floor. That's the only thing I remember about Five Guys.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
I've been there once and one time only.
Yeah, I was
You
in
can
there.
eat peanuts?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
peanuts.
you can smash them on the floor. It's like the old bars used to do back in the day.
You know what other restaurant does that? I don't think they do it anymore. They used to.
You ate at Five Guys?
Was Texas Roadhouse used to do that too?
With peanuts?
The peanuts. Yeah.
Ground Round used to do that shit.
Really?
Okay, I did eat at Five Guys when it first opened here where we are, and it made me deathly sick because it's greasy. I can't eat real greasy foods because it makes me sick, and I never went back. Because
That's why I kind of stay away from red meat for grease.
When you take it out of the wrapper, you just look. You go, man, I can make a better hamburger than this. It's like
sorry, brother. Sorry.
And like that was BK for Burger King. It was Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn. Come on. Now.
Yeah, no.
BK,
I knew better, but I had to say it.
He's the Lord of Brooklyn, but he's also promoting Burger for life.
Yeah.
Right?
He's gonna yell at you now.
No way. Trust me, I know. Where Brooklyn?
They're bringing the fucking Ground Round back. That's dope. That was the shit when I was a kid around here. Ground Round.
Fuck, I didn't even know they were bringing Ground Round back.
I've never.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was the peanut place. They never swept that fucking floor. You never saw it because there was so many peanut shells on that motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had a couple bars like that here in Daytona. It was just like, dude, fucking just stop.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that bring bugs and all that shit? I mean,
I should figure out it brings up turkey burgers. I love a good turkey burger.
Yeah, that's what I eat when I eat a burger. It's turkey burger.
Turkey burger, they're delicious. What's wrong with that?
You know what I like now? Salmon burgers.
Oh yeah.
Like the other day, my wife made what's that shit with the pasta and the American chop suey, but it's with turkey.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, everything's turkey. Yeah, no red meat really.
What is it, like hamburger helper is what they call it, right? That bullshit is like
but it's just like a box of pasta, fucking turkey, and a sauce, American chop suey or whatever they call that shit.
Yeah, that's fucking delicious too.
It's good enough. Put some spices in that shit. I'm good. Hot sauce, yummy.
Yeah. I've been told that In-N-Out Burger sucks. There's a place that we just saw yesterday on a video.
I was in the drive-thru. I didn't eat it though in Texas.
What, In-N-Out? You went to In-N-Out?
Yeah, I was in the drive-thru. I think Jeff got it. I didn't eat it.
I wanted it. There's this place called Cookout, right, babe?
Oh yeah.
We saw this place called Cookout.
I've heard of it.
It's like a southern place, and the food that these people were ordering, they look really fucking good. I
The
gotta
drinks
say.
were peach cobbler milkshake. Right?
Peach cobbler milkshake, yeah, all kind
I
of
want
flavors
that.
on milkshakes and shit like that. That's crazy.
Wendy's chicken biggie bag.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
I gotta be quite honest with you. I got a chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and it was tiny. I was very disappointed,
Yeah.
and it was
Probably a
expensive.
slider then.
No, this was one of their classic chicken sandwich bullshit.
I haven't eaten there in years. The last thing I had was like the spicy Asiago chicken. I used to get that a lot, but I haven't been there
Yeah, I remember those.
in a while.
Okay, man. Joseph says no. In-N-Out does not suck.
Okay.
Three near me, and they're all awesome. Okay, see, somebody was in my chat, and they said, don't overrate In-N-Out because it sucks. But maybe the In-N-Out by him sucks. I don't know.
Yeah,
it all depends on who's cooking the food, man.
Exactly.
It's, like the regular
It's all the same food, so.
Well, let me ask you this, Woody. While you were watching Jeff devour his In-N-Out, did it look appealing? Did it look good? would you be like,
No.
yeah, maybe? Okay.
No.
But I'm not a burger guy at all. Like,
Okay. Okay.
Bison burger.
I've never had bison burgers. I always hear about them. Never had
I
them.
get them every once in a while. There'll be a there's a place called Ford's Garage.
damn,
And they
Jetman's
have,
like my mom. She still be
30
getting a
fucking
filet o
burgers.
fish.
I know.
Yeah.
She
That's
can't
like
let that shit go. I'm like, you're
That's-
fucking 70.
My dad, same way.
Woody,
Fucking
Woody,
filet
when
of
we
fish.
all,
Like,
everybody hits that age where they turn and go, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for a fillet of fish.
Yeah, no, she's been doing it since I was a child, man. She with extra tartar sauce. She just
fucking Jeff. I get so fucked up. We ate it in and out, and I don't remember.
Yeah,
possibly.
yeah. Fucking.
Maybe it wasn't In and Out then. It was some burger joint. I don't fucking know.
What is this? In and Out animal style with chopped chilies. Oof.
I don't know what that
Animal
means.
styles with all that
GI
sauce.
Jetman. If just by chance you don't know, there's a place called Pudgy's Pizza up there that's still there from when I was a kid. They got the best pizza.
You know what the funny thing is I just
Movies.
saw.
Is that a real place?
No,
I thought it was from the movie, right?
They pop
Yeah,
up every
movies.
now and then. So
Okay.
every one, like once a year, like a couple times a year, he'll pop up at certain restaurants.
Oh,
Kevin Smith, and they'll turn it into a movie, or movies, or whatever the fuck it's called.
my bad. It was Whataburger. It wasn't fucking In and Out.
Whataburger? Okay, yeah,
It's all the same
Whataburger.
shit to me. I didn't know.
That's the Texas. That's Austin. Austin always talks about that. Went on down to Whataburger. Order me a
Meal
burger.
Bandit.
Yeah.
Meal Bandit.
Yeah. That's sick, man. I hear protein style, animal style is the way to go if you don't like bread, because they put it on like lettuce and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't fucking know. I don't know any of these things. These people are you're trying to make fast food healthy. It's not healthy. Just admit to yourself that it's gross and you're eating there because you know it's gross. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
See, the problem with fast food now is you spend the money you're going to spend at fast food, you might as well go to a restaurant.
I agree.
And just get takeout. Like, just call ahead, order it, pick it up, fucking take off
But
with
you know,
it.
the one thing I love about the East Coast is the amount of like delis that are around still. Because even if you DoorDash, for instance, we DoorDash for the deli just now.
Yeah.
It cost me $13 to feed the both of us.
Yeah.
You know, whereas if I would have went to Wendy's or anything like that, it would have cost us $21, $22 easily. If I would have went to Chili's, Fridays, or anywhere else, would have cost us $40 easily.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Whereas it's like I'd rather go to the mom and pop deli because at least they're gonna put a little effort into your fucking food and it's affordable. I would. That, you know?
We got one deli down here, and they're right at the end because the old man's he's too old to do it. The kids don't want to do it.
Nobody wants to do it.
They've been there so long. The property's prime. Like it's perfect.
But
and
they don't want to do it. It's too much work. That's what it is.
Bulldoze in the building, and they're gonna make a fortune off of it, and it sucks. Because
but they could have had a fortune for the rest of their fucking life if they just kept it. Nobody wants to work like
all
that.
you got to do is make sandwiches, cut meat, and cook a fucking pizza every once in a while. But goddamn,
we love our fucking Italian delis up here, man. There's one like every couple miles, and they all make money. Like Tony said, it's the cheapest and the best quality shit. Somebody's grandmother's actually in the back making the sauce.
The sandwiches,
it's not coming in from a fucking bag from a factory. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's a place right down here. It's called Joe's Pizza and Deli, right? There's an old lady back there. She makes all the sandwiches. And you're like, that's who I want making my sandwiches because she's going to make them with love.
Yeah, that's more like an East Coast thing up here, Northeast type shit.
Yeah. They gave mini. You know what though? The Chili's, the sampler, those slider samplers, they're very good. But I'm not spending $20 for a couple of fucking slider burgers. That's
Southwest egg rolls and fucking the fajita trio. That's it. That's all I get at that place.
Yeah, man. But now we've been into.
So is the pizza as good as I'm dreaming of in the East? And Joseph said.
It all depends on where you go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta go. You gotta find. You gotta find your spot.
What you define as good pizza.
You got to find your spot, and you'll know. It's one of those things where it's like
you got to know your style of pizza first, and then go looking from there. There's like 10 different styles. Once you nail that down, then you can, because everybody makes their own shit that in a certain style.
Yeah.
Sauce, crust, all that shit. You got to know that first.
In my old neighborhood,
that was good pizza. I will admit that was good pizza.
There's two pizzerias, 2 blocks apart. One makes the best regular pizza, and the other one makes the best Sicilian slices. So like
Yeah.
it all depends on what kind of pizza you want. If you
Yeah.
want good, like if you want just regular pizza, there's going to be 100 places in New York.
Yeah, if you want like hard crust, soft crust, there's so many things that go into it.
Yeah,
Because if you don't like hard crust, you go to a place that has hard crust, you're like, this pizza fucking sucks. Yeah, because they have hard crust and you don't know that.
You know
what I mean?
into that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
what
the first time I had.
pizza is up here.
First time I had deep dish, I this ain't pizza, it's a casserole.
Yeah, I don't really care for deep dish. It's just
I'm not a fan.
it's like a
of it.
fucking strip of lasagna.
Yeah, it really felt like that. It did, and I was just like, you got to eat it with a. If you have to eat
fork,
pizza with
yeah.
a fork, I'm out. It's not. Pizza.
Yeah, I don't want to eat my pizza with a fork.
If you can't pick it up,
I want to fold that shit and
Yeah,
fucking
it has to
eat
be
it.
straight,
Yeah.
not floppy.
yep.
You don't want that flop. One bite, everybody knows the rules. You got to have that crisp, right? And he takes the stupid bite, that fucking dummy that does the reviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But you want that. That's how you want, like you just said, the hard crust pizza. You don't want a flop. You want it to stay straight. You want a little crisp.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want it, you want all that. But again, you got to have a
You can't have a
specific.
flaccid pizza.
You got to have a specific.
Mikey, what up, dude?
You got to know what pizza
Where?
you
Oh.
want. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, you got to know like a general idea of what you're looking for, and then you go from there.
Right.
Yeah.
See, when I was in Brooklyn, I spent a whole day in jail. But aside from that, fucking the one pizza joint we went to, fucking we walked in, there's fucking 15 Mexicans running the kitchen. But it was good fucking pizza.
Yeah.
No,
But
dude.
I was like, hey, oh shit.
Italians will bring in Mexicans and teach them their ways, and they will get good at making pizza. That's happened a lot of times
They
in
can
a lot of
make anything.
pizzerias. Yeah,
It was
they-
good.
Yeah, but
fucking
Mexican
pizza.
food is starting to get popular too. Like all their little spots, their mom and
Yeah.
pop spots are bomb around here.
Yeah.
That's why I like where we're at because there's so much diversity in the food.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a foodie, but you can
Yeah.
literally name something and go get it. You're like, I want some fucking Turkish food today, and you
And
can
it's
get.
there.
There's a Turkish restaurant.
No.
Yeah.
Jetman feels
That's
the
what's good
same way.
about up here in the Northeast.
No.
That's
There's
really it.
There's a
Does
spot
anyone
up here.
like pineapple on pizza here?
No,
No.
absolutely not. It's disgusting.
What?
What's wrong with
That's all my brother used to eat.
it?
I don't like warm vet fucking fruit. Besides
Right,
like
yeah.
pies and desserts.
Warm fruit.
I love fucking pineapple, but I don't like it on ham, and I don't like it
Your
on.
brother's a fucking weirdo.
I'll fucking eat it,
weirdo.
but only
Nah,
if I'm not paying.
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I got five
God
on
damn,
it,
we're cool,
fucking
man.
there better
Everybody,
not be
like we were just
pineapple.
saying, everybody likes their own fucking type of pizza.
Everybody likes
Unless
that.
Frank
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
To me,
Yeah.
it just felt like I was eating fucking like 90% dough
yeah.
when they're Chicago.
Don't
But
get
some people like
sick
90%
of
dough.
Yeah, like you just said, I don't like. See, I get real annoyed when fruit is in anything, like a pizza, salad. I don't like.
Desserts. Fruit is a snack.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When you start cutting up fruit and throwing it in fucking regular salads, I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I didn't order a fruit salad. I ordered a salad. All right, like, what the
Exactly.
fuck?
Wendy says that with the apple.
Yes, and it drives me up a fucking wall. I don't want apple slices in my salad. I
Yeah,
just
these
have-
people making chicken salad with like apples and raisins in it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you
Barbecue
doing?
chicken
Yes.
pizza, fucking hands down, it's good shit. Can't
Yeah.
beat it.
Tomatoes don't count as a fruit.
Look,
They are a fruit, but they don't count.
Yeah. Then I can hear your blood pressure.
Potatoes need to be in the sauce, not the fucking not on the pie.
with fruit.
My blood boils quickly. I get irritated fast when the things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
I got disturbed by who said it. The pineapple on burgers. Who said that?
I've seen
That's
that.
why Fox's background is all blurry. That's a steam that came out of Tony's ears from.
Yep. That's the whole screen right here.
I got that vein in the neck. It's the same one that's in Tony's forehead.
Where's JLS getting that?
Piece
He made it?
Oh, no, I
Probably.
wouldn't be surprised. There is a
No, they
restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's just good.
They have stuff
Yeah,
down here.
good.
They have pizza
There's
down here
restaurants
that's THC infused, and it's
Really?
Yeah, we got a lot of those around here.
There's a couple of those. There's a lot of those restaurants starting to
Wait,
pop
where
up.
around here?
A lot of that artisan shit is becoming
Yeah.
popular up here. All that fancy fucking beanie food.
You got to be careful though. You got to be careful though, babe, because you're trying to go. Oh, this pizza's good. I ate 3 slices,
No,
and I'm
I
like,
know.
oh my god, it's fucking weed pizza.
Yeah. Look at it, look at it.
Yeah, it's
fucking Mikey.
that's a fact, dude.
Even resting is a concern.
I'm on a.
Didn't I tell that to you last night? I was like, why is your heart racing? And we're just sitting down.
This is why I smoke weed all day long. You understand now? Because if I
There's
don't,
a reason for it. Yeah.
I'll fucking, like it's crazy how I am.
All right, Hendo. Yeah, I'll definitely be there.
There it is.
We
Oh,
appreciate you.
Chinese. I like Chinese.
What is ChrisCon, Woody?
Where's ChrisCon? Yeah.
It's a big show. I just kind of found out about. Duarte actually put me onto it.
Where's it?
Okay.
Where is it?
It's in Taunton, Mass. It's probably
shit.
30 miles from me.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
right by you.
Man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, do
I
you
think
guys?
BX said he was coming down for it too.
Oh, nice.
And I know House Hendo will be there. I'm gonna try to drag Cran's ass.
There you go. Dude,
Right on.
so you guys have seen it, but I don't know about everybody else. That new stuff that Duarte's done, that Japanese fucking scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
I didn't see that.
Like, get the fuck out of my head, man, because it's gonna cost me a fortune.
He's in a lot of people's head because it's his head. We're all the
Yeah,
same.
no, man, he knows. He's finger on the pulse. Fucking like, damn.
Well, you know what? That's what happens when someone who loves action figures makes things for action figures and action figure lovers.
And
He knows exactly what you're gonna want. He knows exactly what you're gonna want to spend
A
your
lot
money
of people won't say this either, but Bobby, he's the same way. I heard it the best way the other day. He's actually a fan
on. That's
Right.
it.
making
Yeah,
toys.
No, you could tell
And
because
that's the best way to put it. You might not like
Yeah.
him, but he is a fan making toys.
Yeah.
He knows what we want.
Listen, you say whatever the fuck you want about people, but at one point you complain just like he does. So
Yep,
just
exactly.
everybody has that fucking I complain too. Shut up. Just get along. We all fucking love these goddamn plastic toys.
Exactly.
And the fact that, like, listen, like I said, and when people make things that they love themselves, it's like they're making it for them in the hopes
Right.
that you like it too.
Well, it's how music used to be. It's how movies used to be. Fucking
Yeah.
you
That's how art
write
works.
this song for yourself. You get it
Yeah.
out of your head. And either people love it or they hate it.
Move
But
on.
yeah,
Exactly.
and you're on to the next one, and they forgot that somewhere along the line.
People, you know what it is. Eventually, like this phrase works with everything. Like either you die a hero, you live long enough to become the villain. Like what happened?
He'll hit you back.
You just last a while collecting, and then sometimes you just start complaining, and then you wind up becoming the complainer. You just gotta know and be aware of what's going on and why you're still doing this. You're still collecting this because it brings you joy. So
That
just
sounds-
always focus on the joy part.
Exactly.
The negative shit is it's going to happen. You're just going to have to deal with it. You might not like this. I don't like that they're raising their prices. I don't like the plastic that they're using. Whatever the fuck reason you find to complain, look at all the other positives as why you're not complaining. And that to me is worth the while over everything else.
Yes.
Say less,
Exactly.
nailed it. Don't
Nailed
put
it.
the energy into complaining. There's so many
Exactly.
other places.
I got
to
so
put
much
that
other shit I want to do than fucking complain in my life before I leave this earth. I don't really complain. I'll just move on.
My wife asks me all the time, why are you so silly all the time? It's because I don't want to take life seriously because it's too serious. It sucks. Life sucks already. The fuck out of here with it. I want to be funny. I want to have fun. Let's laugh. It's easier to laugh than to cry.
It's a great figure, man. That Valiverse Slaughter is a great
I have both. Yeah, I have them both.
Yeah.
Like both
Oh,
versions.
nice, Tristan. You got Crystal Ball.
Oh,
Oh, right
Hey,
on. Right on,
Nice.
dude.
Facts, Gonzo.
Positivity through positive results. That's exactly. I always tell.
positive thoughts through positive.
I thank you, baby. I can't read. I always tell my wife that you always got to turn the best out of a bad situation. So if it's a situation that you're not happy about, just turn it. Try to spin it. Accentuate positives, hide negatives, and you'll never be
The
disappointed.
thing like me, I've already thought about all the outcomes on that person, so it's not going to affect me
Yeah,
because I've already thought about it happening. So
exactly.
you got to expect anything,
Yeah,
but don't expect the worst. But just expect everything.
yeah.
Look.
When is the next couple? Oh, Frank Demonio, thank you. I'm thinking about it. Well, I'll tell you this, and
What's today?
Shane.
Tuesday?
Shane, I'm sorry, I don't want to promote. So
promote away.
I'm not doing the truck stream Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow because I'm gonna be live with Mikey on his channel.
I got
Hey, that's deaf ears, brother. That's deaf ears.
Complain away, brother.
You might as well just complain.
I
to
got the
your-
lady who gives me poontang complaining about that, and it's
Rondo.
deaf ears.
Dude, I'm at work years ago. My dad's there. There's a new this lady was our shop foreman. She acted like the shop mom. She's like, Shane, you should really stop smoking as I'm lighting one up. And he goes, look, he goes, don't bother, because his 7-year-old daughter, who he loves more than anything in the world, wants him to quit smoking, and he tells her no all the time.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Don't waste your breath.
Yeah.
Don't bother. Don't bother. Ain't gonna happen.
But the truck stream I'm moving to this Saturday night.
Okay.
Okay.
That's usually what we do.
11:30.
Probably around that late Saturday night.
Okay.
Everybody's got nothing to do Saturday night.
Yeah. All right, now everybody just start complaining. We're gonna just keep it going.
This is a complaint stream now. What's everybody got to bitch about? I want everybody to get it out of your system now so we can move on with our week.
I
Yeah.
got some things I want to get off my chest, and you people are going to hear about it right now.
There it is.
What really grinds
that's
my
one thing
gears
I did
and
want to
go.
talk about. The touch grass challenge. If you guys haven't put your shit in,
Got to be
get
by
it
tomorrow.
in. Come on.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about here. Fucking
Please and
I can't
Take
wait
a
to see the
fucking
pictures.
toy,
That's
throw
all.
it in the fucking yard and take a picture of it. Fucking
Yes,
that
please.
counts.
Please,
Fucking
if you're
Peter.
if you're gonna submit, please submit submit tomorrow
Sucks,
by
bro.
So not tonight midnight, Thursday morning midnight. So you have all Wednesday to submit. So please just submit, and then I'm gonna pick a day,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about it. That's right. Festivus is another 5 months. Exactly.
I was gonna
Festivus
say,
for
when
the
is
rest
that?
of us, baby.
I will go in the closet and get out the aluminum pole.
Oh
Don't fucking
my
test me.
Fucking feats of strength over here.
Turn on my wife. Babe, until you pin me, Festivus is not over.
Wow.
Right.
Exactly, Cran.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
When it's your time, it's your time. You just got to live life until then. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Lord of Brooklyn started yelling at you guys about smoking. He just inspired me to smoke. Grind up this weed now. Sam Edwards, yes. Just take a pick outside with a toy.
Absolutely.
You can get as creative
I
as
just
you
had a
want.
Hilarious idea. for
You
that.
can just take the figure outside and just sit them in a
You should
lawn
say
chair.
action figure, not toy,
Action figure. Thank you.
because I had another idea for that.
But,
Easy.
I know. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm
where-
That's
sorry.
hey, that's what I thought the black was at first. I thought it was like a dildo with a machine gun. I was like, what the fuck is that? Because it said the black vein. I was like, what the fuck is
Ew,
that?
what?
But I couldn't separate it. I didn't know it was two separate things. I was like,
Oh
the
my
black
goodness.
Woody could
vein.
not get over that.
I thought it was
Yeah,
a fucking
he's
dildo
like,
with an
what the
AK-47.
I was
Like,
coming around the corner where he's like,
Really at that
goddamn
point, though.
black vein? What the fuck? I'm like, oh, I'm going the other way. Fuck this.
Yeah. I was like, the black vein.
Look at triple. My video had a toy, but it wasn't a figure.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
said,
be
I got a black vein. What the fuck? That's copyright infringement.
What the hell is called black vein?
The character, it's the black,
It's the black.
and then there was a character named Vane or something, but it was all smushed together like it said the black vein. I was like, what the fuck?
Right. Well, the vein is the character from
Yeah.
Black Sails. It's the guy
Yeah.
he got his likeness rights and everything
Mhm.
working together.
That guy, first off, that guy's voice is awesome.
Yeah, he got a good
I've seen
voice.
that guy in Black Sails and a couple other things.
Oh.
He has a fun little story. He is technically the Scorpion King in like the Scorpion King 4, which is pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah. So he's a very good actor. So the fact that he that's to me like Woody said, like this is where you find out where Bobby Fowler is one of us. Where
Yeah.
he says that he's a huge fan of that actor, and when that actor was willing to do the voice of the commercial, he's like, "Can you please be one of my? Could you please be one of the characters? Can we model one of the characters off you?" That just goes to show you that he's a fan of all of this stuff, all the nerd
Yeah.
shit too. You know, so
He's just a guy.
Not saying that, Lenny and Emily and all them people aren't fans, but they have bosses on bosses above them that shut that shit down
Right.
instantly because they're just a fan of money.
yeah.
I'm sure Lenny is we all know he's a huge dreadnought guy and all that, but he has people above him. Bobby doesn't.
He's pushing.
Or if he does, he doesn't have guys in business suits that just look at spreadsheets.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's about.
Because I bet you if that guy Lenny could have his way,
It's the pulse of something, all right, Cran.
if Lenny could have his way, you probably get all the things you
Yeah,
would
but
a fan
it-
as well.
Yeah,
when a
it's-
75-year-old man that's fucking doesn't play with GI Joes is your boss, it's just different.
Yeah.
But I'm listen. This is the beautiful thing.
When you work for BlackRock, you know.
Nah.
BlackRock owns Hasbro.
That's true.
Just saying.
Jesus.
Is that that company that owns?
We
like,
do not own Hasbro.
There's
We do not
3
own
companies,
Hasbro.
Fox, that own literally every business in fucking America. When
Yeah.
it's all traced back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what's
you ever-
crazy.
You ever want to figure
That's who's
something
running
out,
this country.
follow
them
the
people.
money. Just
Yeah.
follow the money.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. I like how this conversation where it's gone.
You can't say the name. Oh man, I'm going. Nice knowing you guys.
He just disappeared.
Dude, I used to tell the wife, like, can you smoke out front so they don't kick in the door when they go to black bag you? Fucking, you know, they can just pull up in the van, grab you, and go. They don't have to kick in the door and all that shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like don't break our door down, please.
Yep.
My wife loves
Woody Deuce. Yeah, deuces.
Yeah.
It's not theory.
That's the thing. Like I said, when you see it's made with love, you can.
Fucking Mendoza. The moon people. Whoa. You're going a little deep, bro. A little deep.
Next thing you know,
Where do you think they got the idea for the lizard people? And never
That's where
mind.
the fucking snowcat came from.
Different channel. They should come with an airport playset. That's all I'm saying.
Know what that reminds me of? Did anybody ever see that space movie with Matt Damon when he grows the fucking potatoes on
We're
Mars?
gonna science the fuck out of this.
Doesn't the snowcat remind you of that vehicle a little bit? That's why I think it's cool. I love that vehicle in that movie.
Yeah, it has like a very like Mars rover.
No, me and Tony already got the deal worked out. If I disappear or he disappear, we gotta talk to each other's wives.
Yeah,
and we got the shit straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
The Martian.
yeah. It's called The Martian. It's a very good movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yep.
And
But
then
that
like
vehicle reminds me of the snowcat a lot, and I really like that vehicle from the movie.
That's one vehicle I do want is the Star Wars vintage collection, the APC with the wheels.
Oh, shit,
Mhm.
okay.
But hey, I can't find one for like less than 150 now. Fucking used to
good
be able to
one.
get a boxed one for $100, and now it's
Mm-hmm.
open incomplete. It's fucking like $200 now.
Yeah, I wish I had more 3 3/4 to sell because look, when I sold, it was a good time 5 years ago. Now it's probably an even better fucking time.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
you know what? It didn't like it. It's making like a resurgence. These O-rings because everybody's now making O-rings.
Yeah. Yep.
So they're making like a big time comeback.
Well, you can go back and throw them in all your fucking old GI Joe vehicles too. That's what's so great about it. You already have these companies don't even really have to come out with too many vehicles because they already exist.
Yeah.
There's 12 years of fucking vehicles out there.
Yep.
You know, if you this is a brilliant idea to use it as a space vehicle.
Yeah.
When you bring up the Martian, I didn't even think of that. Like if you keep it white too, it fits perfectly. It's
Mhm.
seamless into a space vehicle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't there a Kickstarter for astronaut figures? If that went through, they would look kind of decent in the snowcat.
That would have been that'd look awesome.
Heavy Armor Toys. I got to check that out.
Also, yeah, Peter Moline is balls deep in the O-ring figures. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to Joe Fest. Everything except for that Monster Force convention exclusive was 3 3/4 inch. Everything I bought.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yes, Jeff too. He ended up getting all 3 3/4 pretty much, besides a few classified.
Now, was there at either place? Was there like anything else, or is it just GI Joe? So is there like Marvel figures? Is it just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like Legions Con, it's a set. It's mostly Legions, but there's a fucking Marvel guy. There's a GI Joe guy. There was a Barbie booth, I think. Somebody told me.
Yeah, there was a whole Barbie booth fucking when you stand on that I was standing on that ledge and I shot the view of everything, directly under that was this giant Barbie booth. Like but everybody had wives and daughters and shit, and they were the ones that were at the Barbie booth.
Well, what's funny is you bring that up. My mother tried to buy the
What, Tila?
the Mattel She-Ra, the Barbie She-Ra, and that sold out 2 minutes, 3 minutes after it went live. Yeah, she goes, why do toys sell out? I go, welcome to toy collecting.
No, Barbies are still a shit. I got an aunt
Yeah, I
that
know
collects
that.
Barbies for 40 something years. Those like special ones, those still sell out.
Holy shit! Yes, I didn't know that. Yeah.
No, if you're looking for spacesuits,
The fucking LeBron James Barbie
figures,
fucking sold out in a minute.
go to JMK. Fucking Mikey and his dad, especially Mikey's dad. Like, that's good stuff. Like, for real. Went to their panel and it was like, wow, you guys are doing some shit. And they got that 12K printer now. Fucking holy fucking.
I got one of Mikey's dad. His dad is Longbow, right?
Yeah. Well, he's in. I don't
He's
know how
involved.
that works, but they're involved.
Yeah. I got that purple ghost figure. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a great figure. I can't wait for the rest of the line to come. And they're smart. They have battle stands, clear ones no less. You know, like fucking no brainer shit. Fucking
Yep, exactly. More like we just said, fans making shit without suits overhead telling them no, 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 no.
Yeah, exactly. Mikey and his dad love action figures. They love these things. They love customizing them. They love.
Well, we see it like we were just talking about earlier with food. You can see the difference in somebody who fucking cares and is not in it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
because if you're in it for the wrong reasons, you're gonna get the wrong reasons. But you're in it to just coast. That's when you become successful.
Hell yeah.
But then don't let the greed set in. That's what the fucking big thing is.
Yeah, don't let it change you. Like, don't let the success change you. Stay humble.
Exactly.
What brought you here? How you got here.
Yep.
Sometimes that gets lost in the shuffle as well.
It does.
The Elvira Muscle.
Because I'm sure at one point Hasbro cared.
Yeah.
Then they became that entity type, and the caring goes out the window. That happens with every kind of business on the planet.
You outgrow being nice.
Yeah.
You outgrow that stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter to you because you're on such a different level now that you're not even hearing the complaints really.
Yeah.
Because now you got a bunch of yes people around you, and you're fucking yeah. So
Delta 17's killing it. I don't care. I'm fucking absolutely in love with Delta 17.
Yeah, I got that exclusive. I'm not gonna open it, but it looks great.
You know what though? I'm waiting for them to come up onto the 6-inch train because like everybody, like Skeletron,
they will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they do it, that's when I'm going to jump on.
If you have a military line, you should almost do both because.
At this point, yes.
But I know it's expensive, and I get all that and the logistics and all that. But if you get to a certain level, you should almost do both.
Yeah, agreed, 100%, man.
Because there's enough in both fucking fields to make money.
Yeah,
there is a market.
Who wouldn't want to have a 6-inch figure of their 3 3/4 or vice versa? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'd be all in. And even when I saw the little ones, the Delta 17s, and then I saw Tony's figs make the 6-inch counterpart.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what I want. The ones that Tony made, because those I would definitely get in on those.
At Joe Fest, I hooked Tony up with a Resolute Duke figure.
Oh wow! Okay.
Fucking $5. Everything was there. It was loose, but everything was there. And he just the way he was looking at it, I was like, dude, that's yours. And with the hopes that, because he's done with Delta 17, he did the LARC team, maybe he can do a Resolute line.
Yeah,
just
that's sick. Yeah,
so they can see it and be like, that'll sell.
Yeah. You know what though? You brought up Renegades, and if they made that wave, because it's only a couple of them. It's Roadblock, the Tunnel Red, Scarlet,
the 18 basically. Yeah,
they did, didn't they?
No,
not in 6-inch.
Not in 4-inch they did because they had the van. They made everything.
I'm talking Classified. Classified made that. I would. Oh man, would I? Because that was. But
well, if it's around long enough, I think they'll have to go into Resolute and Renegades. They'll have to start doing that because they're going to run out of characters depending on how long it sticks.
Energon.
6 years. If it's still around in 6 years, they're going to have to start doing Resolute characters. I hate to say it, but you're just out of options.
Over everything though. I think. Because it's the 1.5, 2 years, but we will see Energon figures without a doubt because it's just so big. Yeah. Dude, I want that fucking Renegade truck while you're bullshitting.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking expensive.
And that the one from the movie, the black SUV from the fucking
the Hummer. Yeah, that thing's expensive too.
Yeah, fucking.
I had like 5 of those at one point. I sold them all for like over 100. When I sold them.
Yeah.
Resolute's on just about Tubi fucking has all that stuff.
Yeah.
You guys want to see
Tubi.
fucking G.I. Joe for free? Tubi is where to go.
Tubi and YouTube.
It's on YouTube, but there's only like so many episodes.
Yeah, they
on
change it, and then like next month it's these episodes, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I usually watch Renegades because it's just the one season, and it's always on. It's
like
always
on
playing
one
live
channel,
on
playing
GI
live,
Joe on the GI Joe YouTube.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. That's
yeah,
what's
but the
like,
van ain't.
I want this. I want.
Yeah, the van, fucking all the vehicles, fucking from that era, just they're. You needed to buy them when they came out. You really did.
Mhm.
This Energon universe is this like it's a comic book, right?
It's the comics, yeah.
It's the comic.
It's good stuff. I mean, it really is. And right now, the way comic books are, like Joe is the best comic out there right now, and nobody saw that coming.
Really?
Nobody saw that coming.
Holy shit! Well, you know what it is too. It's because like they did it. I think they did it smart. Where like when they first started coming out, it was like one guy, right? It was about Duke, then it was about Scarlet, then it was about Destro, Cobra Commander.
Yeah, they had like little sub stories to build you up into the thing.
Yeah.
I've only read the Duke and Cobra Commander so far, but I have everything. I'm just gonna sit down one day and read it all. I like reading. I'll watch TV like that. I'd rather just keep binge watch it. I'll binge read something, you know.
They have Operation Dragonfly because it's the first 2 episodes of that
the Deke
season.
Yeah.
So it's actually there, but it's not itself.
They started off with a movie, just like the Sunbow shit.
Else, yeah. And it's just like the Clone Wars with Star Wars. The first 2 episodes.
There's a movie.
We went. Me and the kid went and saw that at the movie theater.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
I was all in. See, watching that cartoon on the big screen like that, I was fucking. This is awesome.
Didn't it when it first got released? It got trashed though, didn't it? That Clone Wars cartoon movie, like it got bad reviews, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, they didn't get it. They didn't. It was weird, but Lucas had enough money to push it, and it caught on.
Because when you watch the Clone Wars, the first season's kind of hard to get through. It's where the second, third season starts to kind of pick up when Darth Maul comes. Really, that's when I really was all in on it.
But Resolute was enough to make a movie out of. They were mini episodes that got put together.
Wasn't Resolute like anime? It was anime style.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the style.
Fashion to it.
Or is that Sigma 6? I'm sorry. Is Sigma 6 the anime?
Sigma 6 was like more 3D,
yeah.
It was very anime-ish though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to remember. Because I remember we put on a G.I. Joe movie, and I was like, this is very like Japanese. I don't really feel like I'm watching a Japanese adaptation of G.I. Joe. That's what I felt like when I was watching one of them. I don't know if it was Sigma 6 or Resolute.
Yeah, that was Sigma 6 because it's got all that flashing and cutting.
It was probably Sigma 6. Yeah, it was one of them. I don't fucking remember. You know?
Yeah, Resolute wasn't anime, but it was so clean that you could say it was anime.
Peter
Yeah, Cobra Commander kind of looked kind of anime-ish. It was like hints of it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sigma 6 is the devil.
I think, which one did I watch growing up?
Yeah,
probably Sigma 6.
I think it was Sigma 6. When we talked about it, I think it was that the spy one.
She had one on a DVD.
It was the DVD that came with the Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes 12-inch figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how I learned about them.
That's how she loves Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. These two.
Yeah.
Her and her brother.
Well, we just liked Japanese culture and the martial arts, so we're just like, oh, the ninjas. We didn't really care about the shows like at all.
Not using it.
Yeah.
A lot of, you know what? That's how they got a lot of kids in the 80s. They were like, "There's ninjas."
Ninjas.
Like,
That's it, Frank. That's it exactly. Venom versus Valor.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when the fucking Chinese slippers came out, it was a wrap. Everybody
It was a wrap.
Chinese slippers, man, slipping all over the fucking place. Them things had no grip.
Yeah.
I know I had five.
But I thought I could climb a tree for some reason.
Yep.
Woody, did you?
I used to try.
Woody, did you run real fast with your hands behind your back?
Yep. Then end up on my face.
No, it's running.
You couldn't get no traction. They were like black shoes with the tan soles, like orangey soles.
Sharp bottoms. I got cut. My brother and like spliced me. I don't know where, but like
We had those, and then the girls had them jelly shoes. Remember them jelly
Yeah.
shoes?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All
when
the
those
fat chicks
jelly
would wear them, and their skin would be blowing out the fucking shoe.
Yeah.
oh my god, yep.
Such
Good
unsafe,
times.
such
Yeah, unsafe footwear back then.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
They were like $1.99 a pair. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm still waiting for Bobby
Valor
Ballard
versus
to make a Venom, a vehicle called Venom. So it's Valor versus Venom.
That'd be
Mm.
cool.
All I keep hearing is Eminem.
I was just gonna say that.
that. Fucking song, man.
Venom.
I'm thinking about getting robot legs too. It's an expensive surgery and risky, but it's worth it.
I think it'll work.
I'm literally on this close to getting a pair of Tink Tinks, and here I am drinking fucking Mountain Dew. So I'm
How did they
working on
see
it.
me?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Adios, turd nuggets.
Oh my god,
Oh, I love that movie.
That was the best movie.
I hate that guy.
JP's the best.
No.
JP is the man.
Yes.
Sit on my face, please.
Ew! Oh my god. Look, I wear those ninja shoes to work.
Damn,
Oh my
lunchbox.
God. That's a whole new level.
Nah, we
Frank,
was
I
like
knew you
7.
there,
I hope
Frank.
they don't still make those shoes. You can't even call them Chinese flippers no more. That's racist itself.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
think
seen
they're Tau boots or something like that. Is what they're really
them. No,
called.
Tabby. Tabby's the one with the
Yeah, that's it.
toe.
Yeah,
You
that's,
get those on Amazon still, and I might get them one day.
Nice.
Remember, I told you one day I was just like, I'm just gonna be a ninja again.
Yep.
I was literally hovering over the buy now button for those shoes.
And I said, you can barely climb a fence.
No, I
We used to
I
go
can't climb a fence.
when the sun came down. We would be like, all right, we gotta go home. We all go home, put on our fucking ninja flippers,
Yes.
and play manhunt all fucking
Yeah.
day.
Oh, and we were talking about Manhunt yesterday, remember?
Yeah.
Woody, let me ask you this. When you played Manhunt, okay,
Mhm.
how were the tags administered? Was it just a simple tag, or did you have to say something?
Administered. Like medicine.
So that's the question I have.
It depends on who you played with. I played both ways, but mostly we didn't have to say shit. It was
Okay.
just a slap.
Okay, because we used to have to grab and say Manhunt, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because people would cheat. And you know that
Yeah.
You don't, and they do that dumb fucking. They think they're like NFL running backs where they try to juke you and
Yeah.
annoying, so you'd have to grab. We were talking
Yeah,
about
we
it
would
yesterday.
just tackle like ankles.
Oh yeah.
Because there was mad cheating in Manhunt.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't get me. You didn't get me.
Yeah, such cheat where I
Yeah.
would turn around and I said, we got to travel in teams so I can hit high and you can hit low. And they can't say that because they can
Mhm.
fucking level them. And then you just tag them. You go back to the.
Then we
Little
would.
thing,
There was all different variants. We'd have the Manhunt with goo. You could play it with goo or without goo.
I've never heard that before.
Like the safe. It was like a safe zone. Like if you got
yeah.
to that rock.
That's how we played. Yeah.
Yeah, you called it goo though. Around here it was called goo.
Okay.
GOO.
Okay.
So you get to the rock and be like, I'm on goo, and they couldn't tag you.
Yeah. And then I was telling my wife, she took me while we were walking in this park, and she went on this little hill that she loved, and I said, "This is prime for King of the Mountain." You ever play King of the Mountain with your friends?
Yep.
And she goes, "What's that?" I go, "You don't know nothing. You're not a boy."
Oh, that was just awesome motherfuckers around.
Cool games.
Oh yeah.
That was wrestling on like the top of a hill.
Well, I said to tell her a story. I was like, my friend Tom, fucking, he was sitting on top one time. He was like, "Yeah," and I went, "No," and I fucking hit him from under, and he just flipped over the fucking thing. So I was like,
And we used to like over exaggerate, like rolling down the hill, like fucking Fall Guy and shit. Yeah. You would just tumble. Yeah, that was a great game.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Freeze tag, all
you know
those
it
shit
was real
great.
when 3 of us went, oh, at the same time.
Yep. Red light. Those were all good games back then. That was imagination
Yeah.
shit back then.
Mhm.
That makes me want to play paintball.
We had a stupid game where you would throw a handball against the wall, and you had to catch it. And if you didn't catch it, if it hit you and fell, you had to run to the wall. And if you didn't tag the wall, someone could pick the ball up and peg you right in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
definitely.
never understood the name. I never heard I never got the name of the
Wall
game. They just like, yo, come over here and play. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, if you missed, you had to fucking touch the goo before you. If not, you could get beamed with the ball and you were out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's happened a lot, bro.
Asses up. I don't know if I played that shit.
Yeah.
That sounds
No,
like a fucking Epstein
I didn't
flight.
play that game.
As asses up was what you guys called the game. Were you? We never called it that. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't call it asses
My
up.
wife played that game a couple times, but not allowed to play that anymore.
Too old to play asses up.
Marco Polo.
Butt Wompers? Yeah, like there were so many games. It was just a manifestation of a different game, but you made up a new name.
Yeah, it was all the same game, but
yeah.
Evil Dookie, what up?
Buns up.
Yeah.
What up, Dookie? Buns up.
I just remember, like, because you didn't have like the internet, you didn't have like
Huh.
everybody wasn't buried in their fucking phone, so you had to entertain yourself. And
Mhm.
if it was so much as getting a blue handball and throwing it off a wall, and everybody just trying to catch it
Dude,
and just
we
making
had
something out of it, it was
one
We would play
guy-
dodgeball with tennis balls because we were just bored.
that's
Oh.
good. Yeah, that's sick.
we would take a racquetball and hit it with a fucking broom handle and just
Yeah,
and watch that bitch go fucking blocks.
dude.
Yeah.
But we had one guy, his whole backyard was a diamond.
That's
Like,
sick.
like we all played kickball, dodgeball, fucking wiffle ball. We all played this one guy's backyard.
Yeah.
Like, and it was, it probably is still worn into a diamond after all these years. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Dude, when I was growing up in Queens, it was at a schoolyard, and they had your basketball hoop, and then the schoolyard was huge enough so you could play football, hockey, whatever sports you wanted to play. Baseball, they had a diamond that we just drew with spray paint. We just drew the lines and the bases, and then I graduated to beating the shit out of people on a playground because we started wrestling. You know, so it all happened right in that little schoolyard. Everything, every
He said, "Smear the queer." That was the name of the game.
What's up, Jacob?
Jacob, yo, what is happening, dude?
Man, what's up, bud?
Pleasure.
It's good to see you, man. You guys met him, right? He was at DFW.
Yeah.
Dude, he made the entire show for me because every time I turned around, I saw Jacob he was in the best fucking mood I've ever seen anybody in. Like, the guy was awesome.
He's on a mission for me. I got a list in.
What is this? I'm the only one driving.
Well, we're here to entertain you through your drive.
Pop on, Dookie. You're driving now.
Technically, this isn't drive time. This is random time with SameTime.
Yeah.
Random time with SameTime. Yeah, that's a whole nother intro I got to make now.
Well,
what you can and can't say anymore, whatever. I don't care.
It should be easy to make a random time video because you could just take random clips.
No, you could say the Q word still.
What up, Gun Bunny?
Gun Bunny.
Gun Bunny, yes. Another guy at DFW that I got to meet.
You're getting all the prime time talent in here, Shane.
Yeah, man. Fucking dude, I turned around and I spent an hour with Gun Bunny on DriveTime, hanging out, chilling. And when he walked up, it clicked. I know this guy, but yet again, it's that whole I never met you before.
Same thing. I was looking over. He was in line at the hotel to get his room. I was like, I fucking know that dude from somewhere.
Right.
But I didn't recognize the leg fucking issue. I forgot about the crutches. I was like, but I know that fucking guy.
Right. And he came over and I was like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
It's so awesome to fucking meet you. Like,
oh yeah, dude.
It's this whole internet thing is just, it's got me fucked in the head, guys.
And I was like, oh, leave it to fucking Gun Bunny. He's on crutches, but he's dragging a fucking cart full of fucking Valaverse vehicles or some shit. I'm like,
Get that bag even when crippled.
he had the wagon. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
His kid was pulling the wagon. That was so great.
Yeah.
He just had that look on his face like he'd rather be any place else. He's having a great time, but he's just got that look like, God damn it, why am I got to drag this stupid wagon?
Yeah. Want to be with my friends, Dad? I'm your friend now, son.
How dare you be cooler than me, Dad?
Oh my goodness, man. So I'm back on the science weed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Alpha trying to be cool.
I apologize.
I'm fucking with the Alpha.
You know, maybe
Alpha climbed like 3 rungs on the fucking cool ladder fucking when I got to meet him.
Oh, yeah.
Not actually meeting him. Fucking.
Well,
You're good in my book, kid. You're
watching
good.
you guys on that live stream that he was doing on Saturday from DFW when Woody was outside with the oil.
I was so fucking baked. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
fucking
heard
god.
you in the background. Yeah, man, we're pretty baked right now. That was fucking hilarious.
He's like, here, I
And
got you
Tone, I
set
was
up. I'm like,
stuttering and all that
no.
other shit. Like I had set Bell's palsy at one point, and I still wasn't like, I'm high as hell. I just kept going. I definitely had a tinge of Bell's palsy though, because I was like stuttering like a motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude. That pen you were fucking working on, holy shit.
That's why I was like, nah, this one's me. 97% fucking Cali shit from Gonzo. I was like, this one's mine. You guys can have these.
Yeah. Have a good day. I'm good. That was sick though, man. That was a funny video. That was a real funny video to see.
Good times. Fucking for
That's
real.
the only thing, like in terms of like finding toys at toy shows, we have so many on this coast that I don't really give a shit. You know?
Yeah, like somebody said, you can buy that shit anywhere. You go for the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you're
when I
paying
saw all those great pictures from Joe Fest and the next week DFW and all you guys having a great time and shit like that, I was like, that's what you miss. You don't care about the toys. That's
Yeah.
what I miss. That's
We
what
can
I
buy
gonna
these
say I
on eBay
wasn't
if we
sure.
really want them.
I wasn't sure, Alpha. But you met me, man. I'm old and broken. Fucking, if I hit somebody, I'm gonna break my hand. Fucking. Oh, there it is. I
It's
made
nice,
my
Brandon.
first tree.
How'd you make your tree,
tree?
Crown Slayer? Is it just like a piece of XPS foam, or do you use like some people use
I use paper towel roll.
Yeah, paper towel roll. Yeah. And then just kind
With
of
tin foil over it and hot glue. That's what I do.
The tin foil and the hot glue, I think, is the best way.
Yeah, that's the best way. It takes a lot of coats though to cover up that tin foil, but the more coats you put, the more like bark it kind of looks like.
Okay. Yeah. 'Cause that's like I'm like trees have been the one thing that I haven't really got into yet.
Mm-hmm. That's
know?
all I really fuck around and make is like trees. As far as
Yeah.
crafty shit, it's mostly vehicles and
I
trees.
smoke trees.
Yeah, me too. That's why I make them.
Oh, we all do.
That's why I got a $1,500 one coming.
There it is. Paper roll and paper mache.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You never thought fucking when you were paper mache and shit as a kid, this would fucking come in
handy. Yeah.
You know what it is you don't think like you don't think when back then you're like, oh, I want to make a set for my action figures. You just make the set in your head because you're playing with them. It's now you're old enough and you want it to look how it was in your mind.
I was too busy making fucking hand turkeys and macaroni necklaces.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was a kid, my dad helped me build like a World War II trench scene.
That's
like
cool.
2 trenches, no man's land in the middle.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It wasn't nearly big enough, but I want to say that was my first diorama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking, I had Joe's on it. Fucking, it was cool.
Nice, Cran.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, paper towel roll. That's the way to go. And then just build off of that.
Sculpt them more. Yeah.
See, I was gonna use like
because you put the tin foil over it, that gives it texture, right?
Yeah.
Because you just crunch it all up, and then you put the hot glue lines over it. It gives it, like I said, it takes a lot of paint to fill it up, but it actually does look like tree bark if you do it right.
Okay.
Yeah, that hot glue on there, fucking man, it just game changer.
Just take your time doing the lines. You don't want them straight. You want to curve them, but then the next line you want to make it match that, and that's what I do. They come out looking good. I made probably 5 or 10 of them.
Okay. Because what I was gonna do was I was gonna take paper towel.
Yes.
A paper towel roll, but then I saw some other paper, like they have the industrial rolls with the thicker cardboard.
Yeah.
Wider. You get those, and then I was gonna put that craft that sculpting foam. Like they have EVA foam that you could sculpt now. It's like clay, and when it dries, you can then just carve all the shit you need out of it. That's cool. That was the method I was gonna try, but I just wanted to see who does what and how they use them. Because like I said, trees I've never really fucked with. I did trees one time. And I used actual tree branches. So I just cut them to size and then just put like
Look, you can see Barry behind me.
I took 2 pieces of balsa wood and just made it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And he's right there. Yeah, look at that.
Yep. There it is. Yep.
He's going after
The
a
fly.
squirrel.
No, the
Oh,
fly.
the fly? Okay.
I've seen people use paper towels and like twine,
Yeah,
glue twine on it, and then paint the twine. That looks good too. There's a lot of different ways.
a lot of different ways. I want to give it a shot.
There's this Toy Domination. I think he has like this backyard battlefield set up, fucking with 3 3/4 inch figures, and he stuck a bunch of sticks in the ground.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at it, you're like, "Well, that looks stupid," but then he takes the camera and he goes down to Joe level.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like a fucking forest. It's cool as
Mhm.
shit. Like I was like,
That's
awesome.
what I'm saying. So what I did was I took a McFarlane Witcher figure, okay, and I took all those branches and, like I said, I just took balsa wood and made X's and just nailed them to the bottom of the branches,
those,
so they
yeah.
all stood.
Yeah.
And then I stood him in the middle, and like you said, when you take a step back and you look at it, it looks fucking ridiculous. It's just a bunch of sticks sticking up in the air with an action figure standing there. But when I looked through the lens and the way the branches, it looked like trees. He looked like he was in a forest. It was pretty impressive.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all the perspective.
Yeah.
it's all about perspective.
Yeah, so just like
For
listen. Now you know you can take actual tree branches. If anybody's outside and want the touch grass challenge, and you want to like build a forest, just take branches and stick them in the dirt,
Mhm.
and then just stick your guy, the figure wherever you want in that scene, and it'll look like a forest. I'm telling
He
you.
was doing yard work. But yeah, I mean, it's just it really is. It's about that perspective, and when you get down there with the camera, fucking, it looks right.
Dude, if I could tell you how many times, even just in here, forget going outside with trees, when I set up the diorama, and you're looking at everything from a wide shot, from like just my perspective, you don't see like until you look down through that lens and you get that like close up perspective of what the focal point is. You know, whether it's Batman attacking somebody, you know, the G.I. Joe in a firefight, it's like I notice like Savage Land. He does his pictures have taken a giant leap in like the last year. If you look at them now, because he's figured out the focal point. It's a guy running away. It's the one guy shooting. It's like that stuff. That's really what like I say, it changes everything. When you stand out like this and you're just looking at it, you're like, God, geez, what the fuck am I doing? And then you look through that image, you get transferred into that world.
It sounds like you're a teacher giving tips before the test.
You know, Savage Land and this table. You know, when you get now, you're not seeing anything. You're not seeing the wall behind everything because he's got enough buildings to where you know you're completely immersed in that. And
like when he's doing his video and he's just sitting there like this in front of the table talking, and you see the setup behind him. You're looking at it. You're like, what the fuck is he? Like there are times where I was like, what the fuck is he shooting? You can't tell because you just see it on that wide frame. It's not until the end of the episode when he starts to show those images where you're like, oh, okay, I see that now. I see where he was going, what he's going for. Those are really great shots. It's so crazy. Like I said, when you let your imagination take over and you set it up and you just look back and you're like, my God, what am I doing here? And then you look through that image, like I said, you look through that viewfinder, and all of a sudden you're there.
Yeah, he got good imagination. He found that fucking cement piece and turned it into a fucking bridge. Like only certain people can think of shit like that. You know what I mean?
He found a fucking a discarded mattress.
Yeah,
he turned it into something for his Joes. It's like I said, the
that
imagination
goes back to what when we were doing when we were kids. These kids can't really think of shit like that now because it's not there like that.
Yeah.
They'll just go build it in fucking Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they get nuts at my house because I'll come home with a fucking bag with trash in it. They're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, perfect sign, a perfect. Like I found a fucking stick that was fucking perfect. Like, no, fuck. One person's trash is another person's trash. Let me tell you,
that's a damn truth, dude. Damn truth. Because if I could tell you how many times I was going to throw something out, and then I just take a second look and I go, huh, wait a minute. Like, dude, perfect example is we bought my wife is a psycho for those cheese balls. So she bought the big fucking tub of the cheese balls, and it was like 3/4 of the way empty. And I was staring at it, and I was like, you know, if you could make a containment chamber out of this barrel of cheese balls for like your alien NECA figures. So like if you have a bigger figure that you can't fit into one of those fish tanks or whatever the fuck people are making those little containment chambers out of, you could use a goddamn cheese ball barrel, and I was literally, it's in my hand. I'm about to dump the thing in the trash, and I'm just staring. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's amazing. You look at trash.
Tony, right
With
here.
dollars.
You showed that, and I pulled a cheese ball container out of the trash at work, washed it out with a hose. I threw it away yesterday. It sat in the car for fucking 2 months. I was like, I got to throw this the fuck away.
Fucking Tony's fault.
It's like when I opened up that TV box and I saw that big piece of styrofoam, and I immediately saw Tactical Battle Station. I was like, my mind, it should have went trash. This is styrofoam, but it wasn't. It went to that. That's
I see that kind of shit too, but I'm like, nope, and then I just break it in half. I see it, but I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it.
Friend got a fridge or something. She had a piece of fucking foam. It was 4 foot by 3 foot, or 5 foot by 3 foot. It was crazy. And I said it. I saw it sitting down with the holes up, and I was like, I need that for Warhammer. And I was going to cut doors. It was going to be like a spaceship, the innards of a spaceship. It was perfect.
Yeah.
I had that thing for 6 months. My dad's like, yeah, I accidentally broke that and threw it out on you. That's okay. I had grand hopes for it, but it wasn't going nowhere.
That's what was happening with that styrofoam. Was just sitting in my garage. And then I was just like, you know what? You said Tactical Battle Station. Make it. At least make it, because then you said you make it, and then you can either get rid of it, throw it out, whatever. But at least you did it, and it's done.
Yeah,
and
you got to try.
That's where I'm at with it now. I'm in the process of making it. So it's just, like I said, when you see, if you have that creative mind, a lot of times people just want to buy an action figure and put it on the shelf. They're totally fine with that. And that's totally fine too. You don't even have to take it out of the box. Some people don't. But like, I'm always of the belief that you spend your hard-earned money on these things, you should get every ounce of money out of it. You should play with it, take pictures with it, and then put it on the shelf and enjoy it. But you should get every ounce of money out of it. I firmly believe that.
J-Mac, what is up, dude?
What up, J-Mac?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Big whoop. You want to fight about it?
J-Mac, I got to get a hold of Woody and get your address. I have a box. As soon as I get a paycheck again, it'll be in the mail. I got like 3 controllers. And
do you still got a job?
Who what?
Do you still got a job?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Probably not. I'm a no-call, no-show since I've been back, so probably.
Oh my God.
Not.
Well,
but nobody said anything to me, so maybe.
As someone who was given the
I think
job,
you said it all, Shane.
Yeah. As someone who's given the job the old Irish goodbye, I honestly think that you're not working there no more.
Yeah, I would. I'm a strong belief that they don't give a fuck. You've made your point, and they're not even answering your point. So
right, yeah, there is no counterpoint. There is no counter offer.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I'm supposed to find out from another job if I'm rehireable or not. So
that's the worst. That's the worst.
I'm like, dude, just let me know. I don't, either I'm coming to work or I'm not. Let me know. I'm good.
Yeah, like J-Mac said, just show up. I was here yesterday. What the fuck?
Yeah, George Costanza that shit.
Yep.
George Costanza that shit. You just walk in, you go, what? You thought I was serious?
That's just it, man. I don't even want to do that, even as a joke. I don't want to wake up that early in the morning and be like, yeah, I'm here.
No.
For real, that might work. Like I told you, I wasn't gonna be back. They're idiots, man. Fucking for real.
So funny, like, all right, well, you know you post. Then you'd be like, Jesus Christ, what?
Unless they're watching
That's
now.
how you gotta do it.
We'll start walking the pool deck. Like, what? My keys still good. My keys are still good.
Yep.
I got a key they don't know I have that opens up every fucking door.
Nice.
Oh.
Those are the best.
Shouldn't be saying that live on stream, but okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Every door I've had.
Hey, fucking, they could.
Good luck. They'll never find it. It's in his fucking butt wallet.
I could clip it and just fucking write all the fucking shit for that job, and they still wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Working from home.
That's
I'm security from home.
Word.
I'm doing the CCTVs from my house.
Yeah.
I've been watching the cameras for weeks. What the fuck? What do you mean I'll have a paycheck?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been sitting here for 24 hours. As a matter of fact, you owe me overtime.
Oh, wow.
You owe me overtime, you fuck.
Shane's gonna be fucking Milton from Office Space. I haven't received the paycheck in several months.
It's my goddamn stapler. I burned this motherfucker down.
G.I. Joe.
But I do have I need to call the Better Business Bureau because when I started, it was an 8 hours a straight shift, and they started taking lunch out. Like they automatically clock you out for lunch. Like I'd never heard of such down here. They're not allowed to do that.
No, yeah.
So I'm going to call them, and I should have at least the amount of time I worked there, about 2 paychecks worth of money coming to me from that.
Yeah.
I'll be blackballed, but if I ain't the first time I've been blacklisted from that fucking hotel. I've been
kicked
kicked out of that fucking
Cheeto
hotel.
balls like I got.
I've been kicked out of that fucking.
I'd rather have black balls than Cheeto balls.
Flaming hot Cheeto balls, swinging like a clock tower.
Oh my God. Save the clock tower.
Oh my goodness. Just blame the
Exactly. Moon people.
I'm
All
gonna
kinds
have
of
to
missing
post all my
time.
thing, just interviewing him about moon people.
Just go in there and say fucking Black Rock, and then you got your job back.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you decided not to go back? You just didn't like the job? Is that what it was?
Is that
It's-
that's reason enough? No.
I guess that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
That's the reason.
There's some decent people that work there. I love the hotel. I love the people that are staying there. I have a blast with them. But there's this one person that fucking once they get the keys, all they're doing is holding on to the keys and holding on to the phone. You're not the supervisor. You're just holding the phone. And like you see them, they're like, dun dun dun. Like, you get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking really, I'm the only one that does this fucking job around here, and you're gonna fucking give me shit. I tell you what, man, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna go on patrol.
But I got keys, bro. I got keys.
Yeah, like, dude, come the fuck on, man. Just
Hey, man. Okay, with this radio comes a responsibility, and that's to defend this park. We are the last line of defense. You understand?
what's that one movie? Fucking the guy's like, yeah, man. There's nothing good about this. I'm gonna tell you.
It's like her today. She went for that job interview. The guy who's hiring her basically turns around and goes, "This job's easy as shit, man. You're gonna have a good time." He's basically saying all this shit to her.
Dude, I tell people all the time, man, if there's anything hard about your job, ask a question because you're doing it wrong. There's nothing hard about any of this at all. Nothing.
Yeah.
But there's some people that take their job too seriously, and then there's some people that don't take their job seriously enough. I try to fall in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm in the middle until I realize nobody gives a shit. Then I start leading back towards that. I don't give a shit too now. If you don't give a shit, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe that, brother. Believe it. Yes. Oh, dude. Every morning I tell that to the one guard that was already sitting there. I'm like, top flight.
I have a friend like that takes his job way too serious. I told my wife this story. She made a laugh.
Yeah, because it's my favorite movie.
During the pandemic, right? He works at a grocery store, and he turns around to me and he goes, "We're running out of food, Tony." And I turn and I look at him and I go, "You're not running out of food. Trust me, you would know if you was running out of food." And he's like, "You don't understand." He goes, "I'm on the front lines." That's what he said. And I quote, "I'm on the front lines." And I looked at him and I go, "Motherfucker, you're a security guard at a grocery store." I said, "What are you talking about, front lines?" He goes, "We're the last line of defense." I go, "You're the first line. You're not even in a line. They don't even come to your line. You understand that your line doesn't exist." I was like, "You are a square badger at a fucking grocery store. We are not running out of food. Shut up. You take your job way too seriously."
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, I was working at Dollar General when the toilet paper crisis fucking happened.
Oh my God.
You know where the toilet paper was? It was in the back. They weren't even bringing it out for people to buy. Like, they're like, "Oh, we're just in case we might need this." Like, put it on the fucking shelf and sell it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, you go to the grocery stores during the toilet paper crisis, it was all gone. But you go to Home Depot, stocked to the gills.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, because my mother was working at Home Depot at the time, and when this shit happened,
Did they not know that?
Because my father, when God bless him, God rest his soul. My father was alive. He didn't play with toilet paper.
No,
we had so much toilet paper in this house because of my father. Because when he's like, "Yeah, we're running out of toilet paper." I go, "There's 24 rolls here." He goes, "I'm working out." I'm like, all right. I go buy more,
Right.
but he got nervous during the pandemic because we're running out of toilet paper, and now there's none at the store. And he used to say this: when all you are wiping your ass with your hands, you're gonna come crying to me. And then
Crying to me.
And my mother turned around. She goes, "Hey, dipshit! I work at Home Depot. We're gonna be just fine." He goes, "What?" And the next day, she came home with like fucking cases of fucking toilet paper. We were fine during the whole pandemic. Like everybody rushes to the grocery store. Nobody thinks Home Depot is gonna have toilet paper.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah, they got all
They
that.
still haven't bought toilet paper since 2020.
Exactly. What are you doing with all that hand sanitizer now, asshole?
Oh God.
I used to be
my
a security
God,
guard, so trust me, I was a security guard at Walmart, and I was like those contract security guards, Securitas.
Mhm.
I worked for that for many years. That's why I know all the bullshit, all the tech deter report, all that shit. I know all about it.
Dude, I would I'd be walking down an aisle and I'd notice somebody follow me in the middle of the night, and I would grab something real quick, cut around the corner, and throw it back on a shelf really quick, and then just start walking normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many times I've been excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
No, go fuck yourself, sir.
I remember this when I finally gave up on the security shit on trying to even try. I caught somebody stealing. It was me and this other guy, Rob. We were working together
Stanley, what up, dude?
during Christmas time at Walmart, and we caught this guy stealing. He was trying to steal a camera, and we caught him because he was in the bathroom just dropping all the packaging. Like we watched it happen, so we caught him. He was dead to rights, right? And they let him go. And I looked at the asset protection person who let him go. I was like, well, what the fuck do you need us for if you're just going to let the guys go?
Yeah.
And they go, well, we're not going to pursue this because it's not even worth it. They said some dumb shit. And I looked right at Rob and I'm like, I'm good with this job. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, you'll see. The next day I came in sweatpants. Like I would just sit in my car. And he'd be like, "You're not coming in today?" Oh, I was like, "I punched in. I'm just chilling. I'm sitting over here at Subway. I'm taking an extended lunch." He goes, "You just punched in?" I go, "Yeah." I was like, "It's extended lunch. It starts early." I was like, "Come over here and hang out." I would do dumb shit like that. They didn't care. I was like, "You don't fucking care. I don't care. I guess I'm just hanging out here."
Don't give a shit, dude. I knew this one fucking this skeevy bitch. She had one of those fucking giant 4-wheel fucking little kid rides. Like the drug dealer, his kid was having a birthday party and he wanted one of those. So he told her, she goes and she steals one. She got it halfway in her fucking truck. They come out and they fucking check the tapes. And now they're like, oh, she's in the parking lot. Let's go get her. She starts screaming, get away from my kid. Don't touch my kid. So now they got fucking other people in the parking lot like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Shove that fucking thing in there, slant. She ain't have a fucking kid with her.
Yep.
Jumped in, fucking romp, took off.
Yeah, you did, J-Mac.
Fucking drugs.
I was still on that myself.
Yes. You bitch. You used to call her cum
that
dumpster.
works at the grocery store. He tells me that it's crazy how when they steal things, it's like painfully obvious, and just how their stories are crazy. Like he told me some crazy stories about people stealing like baby formula because that's the big.
Oh, as a former supermarket thief, I can attest to there.
So it's crazy to think, but I just remember telling him like you shouldn't take your job too seriously because the company does it. Like they don't.
They tell you don't chase these people outside the store. This Walmart, this guy fucking. I don't know what happened to him. I hope he went to jail for the rest of his life for doing his job too well. He chased this old man out that stole some DVDs.
Yeah.
And when he jumped on him, he broke the dude's back.
That's it. That's all it takes, man. Yep.
Half a mile away from the store. Like you chased this guy for a half a fucking mile, jumped on him, about killed the fucking guy. And you're told not to do this shit, but here you are.
Security, motherfucker.
These are my goddamn DVDs, you motherfucker. No, they're not. They're not
how
yours.
crazy that Walmart job was. 3 days later, again I'm patrolling the electrical department, and by patrolling I mean watching the Santa Claus 3 for the 700th
My favorite
time.
movie.
And the guy Rob goes up on the mic on the walkie-talkie, and he's like, "Yo, I got a guy coming out. He's basically got two TVs in his cart, and he's just heading for the exit." And I'm like, "All right." And he goes, "What do I do?" And I radio it to asset protection. They say, "Whatever you do, don't chase him." He goes, "What am I?" Okay, okay. So he goes, sir, I got to stop you. That guy bull rushed right past him and just kept walking in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And he just goes like this. He goes, "What do I do?" He's in the parking lot. And I go, "They told me to tell you not to chase him." And he goes, "Well, what?" And then his response back is, "Well, what the fuck do we do here?" And I said to him, and I'll never forget this. I go, "You can meet me at Subway and we can have a sandwich." He goes, "Fuck it, let's go." And we never worked again at that fucking place. We didn't do shit. We just would hang out.
The Subway that's inside Walmart.
Yeah. I was at the I was sitting there watching a movie, and I radio it to the asset protection. They say what they say. He's out there. I go, "They told you not," because we're on different channels. I go, "Yeah." I was like, "They told you not to chase." He goes, "What do I do?" I said, "Fuck it, meet me at Subway. Let's get a sandwich." He goes, "All right." We walked over, and that was it. That's all we did every day from that point on until the contract was done.
Why?
We would walk in and walk right in the Subway and just sit there and hang out.
I said it was the worst job. Oh, babe.
Oh, buddy.
Babe.
Let me tell you something. She would flourish.
I would go full Paul Blart, like crayons.
Lord of Brooklyn. You want to talk? Yeah.
100%.
You want to talk about power getting to somebody? Right here.
I don't have to.
Right here. They put that square badge on this one. Forget about the authority. She's gonna think she has. They're gonna.
She couldn't even be a fucking crossing guard when she was a kid.
Pushing the cart, she just drops her foot right in front of that front wheel. Just thunk. What are you doing, asshole?
Oh,
She thought crossing the street was the U.S. fucking Mexico border.
Yeah. They're gonna fucking call me. The grocery manager's gonna call me. He's gonna have to come get your wife, man. And I'm gonna go, "Why? What happened?" "Well, she says she's busting somebody for jaywalking. You know, that you don't do that here. It's a supermarket." I'm like, that's how seriously this is gonna take a fucking security job.
That's the only reason why I'm scared to play your cop game, because it would just keep resetting every 2 seconds, because I would just fail. Like literally.
Yeah, this is coming from the lady that's like, "What would happen if we crashed the truck?" She's like, "Mate, let's just crash this thing and see what's going on."
It's a delicate line of chaos and order in my mind.
Yeah.
I think the outfit changes it.
2 weeks ago, she says to me, "I want to sit next
What
to you."
up, casual?
Like I'm sitting shotgun in the truck. Okay, cool. Sit next to me.
Yeah.
So we're driving, and she's like this, and she goes, I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, you
I
nut
wanted
job?"
to see the mechanics of the game. I was testing the mechanics. No, like the security guard in, I don't know if anyone saw the movie Ghost Team.
No.
I made you watch it.
I saw it. Yeah, I'm sure.
Who's the actor?
I couldn't tell you.
No, you remember? It was that.
You have 12.
That would be fun. You clearly have 12 items here. I've counted from a distance.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She'd be standing there, "Sir, this is the express lane.
Yeah.
12 items, not 10. Get the fuck out of here."
If I hit you so hard, words are gonna form in midair above your head.
She said, she goes, "Should I become a security guard?" I said, "You would love being a security guard because you would love the power."
Yeah.
I was like, the fake power, by the way, that's in your mind because you think you wield some power because you're a security
It runs in the family, because my dad also chased people out when he was a security guard.
I don't get
Best
it. I could sit here and look at everybody in this chat room and everybody in this room right now and tell you with full certainty I was the worst security guard.
You were the complete polar opposite of what I would do.
I was so bad at that Walmart job that they moved me to the DMV. Okay? That's how bad I was. They moved me to the DMV. Yeah. And I went to the DMV, and one time, you know, obviously everybody's been to the DMV. You know that it always goes past when it's closing, and you got to wait, right? And this guy is complaining and complaining and complaining. And at one point, the person behind the counter goes, "Anthony, are you going to handle this?" And I look at him, and I go, "Well, with all due respect, you people should speed it up a bit." I was like, I want to go home too. I was like, I mean, what the fuck now? Yeah. And they're like looking at me, and I turn around and I go, "Bow." I go, "I want to go home just like you do. But in order for me to go home, they got to take care of all of you people. So I got to sit here just like you. So let's just sit here and be annoyed together." Yeah. And he just sat down. He was like, "All right, okay, cool." I was like, "I'm not going to sit here and throw this guy out because you people are taking forever. I was like, at this point, we're sitting here for an extra hour. I was like, fuck out of here. I want to go home too.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. I was like, I can't do these jobs. I'm not good at this. Because as security, you just got to blindly lead. Like, you just got to blindly follow. Like, blindly follow. So when someone turns around and tells you, go do this, you have to just do it. And I was always one of those.
Empathy goes a million miles in security because you're just like, yeah, I get it. I understand. I don't want to be this. My boss is a douchebag. Like, for real. He'll call the cops. So deal with me. We'll straighten this out. Everybody will go home. Everybody will be fine.
Yeah.
So, or I can call my boss and everybody's going to go to jail.
I had to do that so many times when I was working, man. I'm like, I'm not an asshole. Don't talk to me like I'm the reason you have to stay or I'm this and I'm that.
That would be my only concern. Is no one's gonna believe me as a security
guard.
They're not gonna take it seriously.
Well, you're gonna pop out.
They do believe you though. That's the fucked up part because you're the security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be in full uniform. They will have to respect that.
You're gonna be
like, you're talking to the man that lives in the land of tweakers. Okay.
She'll have patches on her uniform. They'll be like, "We don't even offer this patch. Where'd you get this from?"
I have a ton. Yeah. Oh my god.
Where'd you get captain's bars from?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's gonna have the bars on her shoulder.
I actually learned what all the bars meant when I was younger too, so I would be accurate and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
You're like, Detective Gurney, I'm here to fucking handle some business.
How are you a general? It's a security business.
I was a corporal once.
You work at Stop and Shop. What do you do? What do you do? I didn't know Stop and Shop had a police department on premises.
It doesn't.
You have a 5-star general at Stop and Shop? I did not know.
5-star general.
They bumped me up to fucking a corporal in this one security company. I went out.
Special
I bought
forces
captain
wall
bars. They're like, "What the hell? You're higher ranked than me." I'm like, "Absolutely, I am."
Does this mean anything?
Where's my salute, asshole?
Oh my god.
Fucking people, I swear to God.
Yeah. Your special forces mall cop. Yes. You would definitely take that job. There was a security company up here. The guy's a former military guy, so he's like the uniforms are very like military based, like BDUs, combat boots, and like I said to her, I was like, heaven help us if you got that job. Because then you would see that outfit and you would just start to believe who the fuck you were. And I would have to knock you down a peg or two like every other hour. Because I could see like how the uniform would corrupt her brain.
The first security company I worked for, the guy in charge was from England. And they were some shifty fucking bastards, let me tell you. But he was ex-SAS, supposedly. And it was just like, dude, calm down. Just...
Did he do all the military talk with you?
Oh, he tried. I was just like, dude, speak English.
Dude, they tried that
shit.
Dude,
we're in a fucking Fridays right now.
Oh, God.
Goddamn fucking speaking in code. I'm like, dude, we're in a fucking resort. Fucking everybody's drunk. Nobody gives a shit what you're saying.
I can tell you how many times we were like this. Listen, we got a 1014 over here. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
I'm like, what? I go, what?
I seem to be the only one.
What? You were like Little John. What?
There's a 211 in progress. All right, I know that one, and I know 187. All right,
you would always hear it on the radio like this. It'd be like, we have a 114 happening here in aisle, and all of a sudden it'd be like this. What?
Oh my god.
It's not on my paperwork. What are you talking about?
Looking it up.
No one gave me these codes. I don't have codes. I don't know what you're talking about.
There were no codes in my handbook. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. This handbook says detect, deter, report. It doesn't have any numbers.
There's 3 words in this. There's 3 words in this thing.
Oh my god.
See, now security guard and prison guard, they're 2 different animals. I have the utmost respect for those guys because
one of my best
I ain't trying to get stuck by nobody.
Is a correction officer.
I have a 420 burning down here.
Well, pass it. That's the code. Pass that thing.
Yeah. That's the only one I couldn't do. Corrections.
Kenny was a part of like a prison riot and everything like that up in Buffalo.
No, F that.
He's at a max security though. That's why.
Crazy. He's got like Hannibal Lecter's in there.
He's got guys doing life and shit like that. Yeah. He says those are the guys that don't ever want to like start any trouble because they want to be left alone and shit. He said there's actually pretty cool dudes in there. Like, well, obviously,
Wow.
For what they are, obviously, but he said that.
Don't be sorry, brother. There's nothing to be sorry about. We're just pointing out a difference. That's all.
What's he saying sorry for?
I don't
We
fucking know.
said a security guard is different than a corrections officer.
No, it is true.
It's a step up. I mean, you're still in the same vein.
This
You
is
gotta
all
do a
banter,
little
bro.
bit
We're
more.
all bullshit, and nobody's wrong. You can't be wrong when you're bullshitting.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You're right, Joe.
No, we're having a good time, man. If you can't have a good time, fucking,
Exactly.
we'll work
I
on
will
it.
be the first person to admit to this. Again, I am the worst security guard ever.
Yeah.
I was
I'd
not
be
good.
the best.
I was not good.
Attica.
I think it is. Yeah, I think that's where he works. Jem. Yeah, Attica. I think he does work day. He works in one of the big max facilities up in Buffalo area. I don't know if it's Buffalo, Rochester area, if it's up there.
Right.
That's all I know. He lives in Buffalo then, but he works at one of those places. I don't know where it is.
And that's the area Jetman's from, that Rochester area.
Yeah, that he's in one of those areas.
Yeah. Canandaigua was nice. They got a beautiful lake.
But it's like, there it is. Look at that snake eyes.
Look at that guy.
That's what
Them swords are on the wrong
This is the one I
side.
modified. I cut the belt all up.
You know what I
Way
started
better with the belt all trimmed and shit.
I started modifying the claws that he comes with.
Fair.
I did it for Raptor, and I modified the backpack for the. Why does the shadow tracker come with an axe and there's like what looks like a spot for it on the backpack, but you can't stick it. You can't stick it in.
His axe goes on his leg.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what the fuck.
got
it
this-
is.
Yeah,
Right
there's
there
a
with-
thigh holster for the
Holster on
axe.
his leg, yeah.
Oh, so I have the
Yeah.
dagger in the eye holster because I just cut.
The
I
dagger
just-
goes in the backpack.
See, I fucked up because I cut the backpack.
Yeah.
I just put a slit up there, and now I put the axe there. So now the axe hangs on the backpack because I didn't know where it went.
Yeah, you got to switch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know at first
Did you
either.
see
I was like,
BBTS put those back up for $40 a piece? Fucking ripping off bastards.
What the fuck? Are you kidding
They
me?
must have. They found a fucking assortment of what the fuck were we just talking about?
Shadow trackers.
Shadow trackers. They're on BBTS for $40 a piece,
wow, no shit.
I know Triple C is looking for one. I don't know if you want to pay $40.
and that was a Walmart exclusive. So they must have. They bought like a pallet of them or something.
probably.
Yeah, they found a container that had a shitload of them in there.
Walmart found a fucking pallet of them and sold them to BBTS. That's what happened.
Bunch of dicks. What up?
Yeah, $39.99. I'm like, no thanks.
If you don't have one,
Yeah, if you don't have one, that's a great price because that's cheaper than anything you'll find on eBay.
yeah.
But if you're trying to army build them, that's still not good enough.
I think I saw a loose one for $30 at Joe Fest. I was like, woof.
I have one. I think he's cool, but like I think I don't need an army build with him, right? He's just cool. by
Technically,
himself,
he's not an army builder.
right.
He's
not-
his own guy.
yeah. Okay.
He's his own guy, but they put 3 masks in there, like so. If you want to, you can.
Yeah.
So Woody got 5.
My big,
Yeah, I got 5. Just
My
one
biggest
for each head sculpt.
yeah.
Yep.
My biggest complaint with him is the fact that the hair doesn't allow for much movement.
Yeah,
They have good mods for that, though.
yeah. There's this
Dude.
guy on YouTube that I watch. Man, I think he's Asian. This dude knows how to modify the fig neck pegs, and he gets a lot of movement out of them just with like a little.
Yeah,
He doesn't even use a power tool. He uses like an X-Acto knife and just carves out a little channel, and that fucking pin goes way down.
Really? Do we know the name?
He does.
No, no.
They're all shorts. He does it in the like short form.
Oh shit. Okay.
Just type in like GI Joe classified modification or something, and
It'll probably pop up.
it's all shorts.
Yeah.
But he'll show you how
It's
to do
all
it real
those-
quick.
when you pop the head off and you see that line on the inside,
Yeah,
the
he
mold
just
line,
trim
like,
that
he
and it
cuts to
fucking
that, and fucking you get all
Mhm.
kinds of.
Head movement. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wish they would do
Just
that.
one little
fucking-
millimeter of plastic makes it a big difference.
We did. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Man. Oh shit. BBTS is already sold out. Gonzo and Demonio just said.
Shadow tracker, yeah.
Got to be quick, guys.
Oh, they did already? Damn.
Yeah, so they didn't
Yeah, they
find
only
many.
probably had like a pallet or a couple cases or some shit. They found some shit and sold it to them.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
They fucking moved a box and said, "Oh shit, we got a bunch more of these."
Yep.
Where did these come?
Hey guys, way to be on top of your shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy though.
No.
When they just pop up like that, you just gotta like wonder. What the fuck?
Just like those vamps when they popped up on there. That was all the beat up boxes from fucking Hasbro.
Just gonna say when they popped up with all those vamps, fucking.
Yeah.
Those are all the smashed boxes from Hasbro. That's they just buy shit like that.
That's crazy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Oh, thank you,
I'm gonna
bud.
text it to you so you remember.
Thanks, babe.
There it is. Teamwork. Fucking A.
She's a producer for a reason. I don't
Stoner roulette.
Yep.
Although she gets a lot of hand when she wants to drive the truck. She'll drive off the goddamn road. Psycho.
Your producer's handsy? Is that what you're saying? She's handsy.
I gotta pay her somehow, Woody.
Wow.
I'm waiting for her fucking head to pop up from behind underneath the desk on one of your streams and be like, yo.
I've been trying to do that.
She is awesome. Many
Multiple times.
Yeah.
G.I. Jetman scored from Kenzo's fucking garage sale.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh shit, Lunchbox got a package.
What is that? Did you guys go to the swap meets? Were you a part of those swap meets at the shows and stuff? What is that?
My clone. Who wants my clone?
You guys all just meet up at a spot and just say, "This is my stuff. Let's see what you got." How does it work?
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Yeah, you just fucking plot down, set
You
your
can
shit
trade
out,
or buy or whatever.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, very cool. The guys.
Pretty
do
cool.
That.
That was my first one I ever went to. It was a pretty cool experience.
That's cool as shit.
Joe Fest, like the lobby's downstairs, and they got this big staircase in the middle that goes up, and then there's like this giant second floor hangout area, and everybody set up there the first night, and that was the swap meet for the first night, and it was super cool, super laid back. And I bought some shit there, and then the second night, the swap meet was in an actual room. I guess I never found it. Like they're like, oh yeah, it's that way. Just keep going, you'll find it. And I'm like,
yeah, I don't know if I would ever do like the room swaps because I don't want to see your dirty underwear while I'm trying to buy classified figures and shit. You know what I mean?
That. I'm not. No, you don't get to come to my room. You don't get to see.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah,
I don't trust people enough.
You don't want to come to where the magic happens, isn't that right, babe?
Yeah. You cannot bring that black light in here. I tell you.
You better leave that black light out.
It'll look like a Jackson Pollock painting if you shine that light.
Yeah, get that light out of here. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Can I come to the room to drop a dude?
No,
Jesus.
No,
Exactly.
No.
They have restrooms in the hotel for that. The evil Dookie variant.
Jesus Christ. Oh my word.
That's
figures that
fucking A, man.
Sounds like a dream come true here. Jesus. I don't know. I've never been to a swap meet. Something I'm going to try it out.
I've seen
probably.
Squishmallow ones. They just shove
But
the trunk
it's
full of squish.
it's all the people that didn't get a dealer space or the guys that show up that, got a suitcase full of shit like I brought, just, looking to make a quick buck. So, I mean, you catch deals and you catch shit like, oh shit, like I got an Outpost Defender for $20 and it came with the law. It was the new version, but fuck, I was stoked.
Yeah. I mean, if you get what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I don't
Just a little bit.
Put the finger in the bucket or get the hose again.
Yeah.
All right, Frank, you be good too. No. Shit, man. Speaking of that, I mean, how are you guys doing? I mean, I'm good, but
it's almost 8. I'm going to eat soon, so I'm going to probably cut the Dusty Trail. The cat has been on for
almost
like getting up. The cat.
3 hours and 20 minutes here.
Yeah, you're going.
Hey-hoo.
Good people make time fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She was like, I was like, you wanna go on the same time stream at 4:30? She's like, 4:30. I'm gonna need at least an hour to decompress from this interview. I said, you're gonna be done with that interview in 15 minutes. She goes, it says 35 minutes. I said, you'll be out in 15 minutes.
It wasn't even an interview. It was like, here's your fucking job.
Literally. I was like,
Facts.
They were like, she walked in like
the phone call was just a fucking whatever they call that.
Yeah.
He literally was just like reading out the job description.
You walked into the
Yeah,
room. They're
he
like,
just-
"You know how to drive, right?" Yeah, all right.
That was a hard 3 hours, folks.
I was like, no, it's like you'll figure out.
Yeah, you figure it out.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, you're the only one that applied for this job. It's yours.
Fucking yours. You want it? Come on in tomorrow.
Yours.
Take it, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking A.
I'm happy. I'm happy that it worked out because
Yeah.
she when we came home, she was very nervous because she didn't know how it went. She couldn't
It was
judge
the
it.
weirdest expression. Like,
So I'm happy to.
We weren't allowed to do that at Asian Peter's house. We discussed it.
No, Asian Peter should have got one, but he didn't.
He got enough.
I would have had
He
fucking
got
Dobby
enough.
leave him an upper decker.
Gonna have Dobby fucking piss in the ice tray, but
oh god.
I figured no.
Jesus Christ, dude! If you're resorting to those kind of tactics,
That's so gross.
Dude, there were notes, not notes, but signage everywhere. Like there was one on the back porch. 0 tolerance, fucking, for talking after fucking 9 o'clock at night. Fucking like
Really?
what the fuck?
Oh, and also Asian Peter couldn't spell worth a lick, so that was the best part about it. He spelled. This is how he spells paper: Payer. Toilet payer.
Dude, fucking.
I got pictures of it all. Whenever I do a video, it's going to be in my next video. I took pictures of all the signs. The
gonna be
spelling was
great,
just fucking
guys.
hilarious to me.
It's gonna be great.
toilet payer. That's great. That's a Oh my god.
My god.
Oh my.
Yep.
Jane, you're gonna start doing more of these random times now?
I want to. I mean, I got free time now, so I mean, whenever
You're gonna make
anybody's
this shit.
available,
This is the members only shit right here. This kind of shit, bro.
this is yeah.
This is why this is worth the extra 99 cents.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
This was
I was telling you about Tony and them. They're doing all kinds of shit. You just want a bullshit 99 cents and you get some extra bullshit. That's perfect. It's a
right.
perfect
Yeah,
formula.
this was to show everybody what we're gonna
Yeah.
do, and this is
Nice.
And everybody
You know,
in here can afford 99 cents for my man Shane.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
dude. For real. And then literally you can, as soon as this ends, turn this to members only, so they have to be a member to watch the replay.
right on.
Oh, you can do all that? I did. See.
Yeah, that I can do. I don't know how.
Well,
to,
wait up, Dookie, because he got to revamp the whole system.
Yeah, no, don't.
Don't do it yet.
Don't do it
Nobody
yet.
join right now.
Yeah, you'll know.
Yeah, everyone.
Everybody, wait.
Everybody joins right
Yeah.
now. God damn it! I said no.
God damn it!
I'm not going to take your money just to refund it, okay?
I
Because I,
said
don't know how that
don't
works.
join.
and
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the
Ding,
check
all the
to come
things
in,
going
and when
on.
that happens, I'll redo everything. You can change the prices, but you got to kill everything.
Yeah.
Is what it is,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
everybody gets a
Okay.
refund, and then it comes back around, and yeah, it's a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Will it be fixed by the next episode of Smoking Joe's?
No, that after
Okay.
that, for
Okay.
sure after.
So the week after that, people.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Hell yeah.
You get it all figured out. I get with Tony to figure out how to actually just stream straight into a members only thing.
You
Yeah,
know,
there it is. Shane, don't do refunds. Might as well wait till August.
Shane's like Big Worm once he gets the money. This is my money, punk.
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Fuck.
Exactly.
Like, you got a problem with that? Take it up with Consumer Affairs. Well, who's Consumer Affairs?
Yep.
All right, so Woody and I have Smoking Joe's Saturday at 6.
Yep.
Jeff will be there. That's what we do. Tony, Fox, take it away. What do you guys got going on? Because you actually have stuff
Babe, you can
going
go
on.
first. Go ahead.
Should I still do the horror game tonight?
You can't
I
play.
ran out of horror games.
You can't play Fierce to Fathom because
No,
you are
that's-
just not good at that game.
I beat it. I beat the first two.
You are just not good at. Yeah,
you
you
are
did. but,
just
like,
not good.
Yeah, it's just not good. I would still play something tonight, but like
Backrooms it is.
there you go.
There
Just
it
play a
is.
different game. You don't
Yeah,
gotta play
you
horror.
really-
Why is it gonna be horror?
Animal Crossing. That's a fucking horror game for you. Let me tell you.
Terror.
So you know what you should
Terror
get?
Tuesdays.
You should get like those games,
Oh, okay.
the free ones. Just look for free horror games. They're done.
I think I've done them all.
Look. Anyway,
You just fucking spin the wheel. Fucking whatever
Yeah.
comes up.
my wife goes live at 10 p.m. on Tuesdays.
10 or 11.
That's what we're getting at here.
Yeah.
I think this is.
Yeah. Just show up. You'll see what she's doing when you show up.
The whole decision.
Right, just show up.
Tonight is 10 or 11.
You just fucking gave them
It's the
inside
same time stream. Just show up.
Yep.
We'll fucking something will happen, and everybody will be happy.
Oh
Yeah.
my
That's
god.
what it's about.
Well, if you're a member of my stream, of course.
That's
you
a
have to
Smoking Joe's production meeting. Just show up.
Yeah.
If you're a member of my stream, we have the wake and bake tomorrow morning. I have to make the Real Grievance and Stew for lunch. They are the newest members of the LSWA, so I'll be making them tomorrow on the wake and bake.
Yes.
And then Wednesday night, I will be with Mikey on his channel at 7:30 Eastern Standard, 6:30 Central. And then on Saturday night, I'm going to be playing a game. It's probably either going to be the driving one or Power Wash, something just relaxing to just kind of chill out and veg out on a Saturday.
Oh, look at that guy with the belt. Fuck yeah.
That's right.
Low light with the belt.
Yeah, Low
Nice.
Light carrying the title. Yeah, for the classified brand. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at
That's my
Peter
thing.
Mullen,
I buy these belts and put them on my favorite figures.
Oh yeah.
almond water.
I'm seriously going to consider sending it to one of these custom belt makers that 3D print and try to make some LSWA titles. Like, I would really like to go to a con like Random Diorama did and hand those out to people.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And it just made me a turd emoji.
I thought I saw a hat like an LSWA that looked like poop.
Oh, we
that
can
Animal
listen.
Crossing?
If you want to look like a giant turd, I'm sure we can make something work out. But you got to be a member. Unfortunately, you got to join the LSWA.
If anybody's going to join any
If
membership,
Sugarfoot's in there, there's a turd
that's
emoji in there.
Legend Series.
That's true.
Because
Got
it is a treasure trove of knowledge and
Exactly.
just enjoyment. He's got funny fucking clips, funny movies. You can wrestle. Fucking, I mean, it's all there. I mean,
we're gonna have another.
Listen, he's a $4.99 guy that's worth it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
He's worth $7.99.
It's
This
too
guy,
cheap
no,
if you ask
not
me,
at all.
but I like the effort.
I appreciate you. I give a heroic effort because if you're going to pay that money, I want you to say what you guys just said. It's worth it. That's
Exactly. You guys will never feel underappreciated with the $5 you give to Tony. Let me just tell you that.
Without a doubt.
Same thing
I
with
just
Mikey. Mikey and Tony are the only guys that I pay that kind of money for.
I just dropped the newest episode of the
can't keep
LSWA
going.
story content. Yeah.
I missed that.
Watch John Kirvin get fucking power bombed off the back of an ambulance and get up swinging.
If you want to see fucking a 187, definitely tune into Tone's channel.
It was so funny.
In the first 30 seconds of what you're watching, you will see a murder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, this show starts when Fox punches out from security detail.
Yeah, she's watching.
Actually, that just reminded me. I could play one of my favorite games.
What's that now?
What's it called? 0 Hour?
I thought I was about to say security simulator.
Security simulator.
You're just sitting in a fucking subway.
Got your feet up, drinking a cup of coffee and dunking a
Eating a
donut.
fucking number 3 at a subway in a Walmart.
God.
Bomb game. Fucking beautiful game.
That'd be funny.
I just want to thank everybody that showed up. We had 30 people for most of the night.
Oh, yeah.
23 now. I mean, we never drop below 20. I mean, so thanks for hanging out, guys.
They like us. They really like us.
Before you go, I'll tell you this: if you ever want to do this again, me and my wife are in. I can speak for her. So whenever you guys want to do it, then we're in.
You already know I'm in.
Yeah.
Yay.
So.
Yeah, fucking A. Members only. You heard it here first, folks. But wait till next month.
Crazier shit.
Next month,
we'll do this for free for a couple of weeks. Let everybody know, and then you guys start paying. All right.
Then you pay. That's how they get you on the comeback.
Yeah.
Coming back around again.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Bounty hunter?
There it is.
Exactly. Good motto. That should be your T-shirt, Shane. I'd buy that for $1. Members only T-shirt.
There it is. Members only. I'd buy that for $1.
Crown Slayer. Don't
He's giving me the greatest idea.
Don't put things in my wife's head.
Bounty hunter. I love that show.
Bounty hunter.
I love that show. Dog Bounty Hunter.
You do? Yikes.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been fun, but it wasn't real fun. Let me tell you.
Hey, what's the racket?
Okay, get crazy. This is tree sap. However, it's not your ordinary garden variety tree sap. This is from the Chul Mugra tree. It's native to Southeast Asia. Refined and taken in small doses, it's a natural sedative. but too much reduces its victim to a near zombie state.
Sounds like Cobra's working on some sort of mass mind control scheme.
Deep Six to headquarters.
Flint here.
I spotted something weird, an island that's not on the map.
Impossible. The entire Earth's been mapped.
Well, something's wrong. Either my eyes or their map. Uh-oh. I got company. Cobra Rattler.
We'll be out there with Sky Strikers before you can say
Roger and out.
Somebody's watching us on TV.
Yeah? Well, the show's over.